0 for
about
3.
0 for 3. Welcome, Wildcat fans. I'm Cindy McCarthy, and I'm joined tonight by Cody Ratliff, and we are broadcasting live from Preston, Iowa, home of the Easton Valley Riverhawks. The Wildcats are on the road tonight trying to add to their win total. Before we get into any more details on tonight's game, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor, Heartland Bank.
Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat sports. At Heartland Bank, we recognize more than ever the need to support local customers and organizations in our communities. As your community bank, we're here for you. All right. As we said, Central City's coming in 4-1. Riverhawks 2-3. Passing leaders for the Wildcats is Jaden Hansen. He's 15 for 25, 361 yards and 7 TDs. Rushing leaders for the Wildcats, Aiden Klosterman, your new career leading rusher.
Yeah.
He's got 43 carries, 405 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Jaden is second in carries and yards. The quarterback's got 26 carries for 195 yards and 3 TDs. Matt Klosterman's got 21 carries, 187 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Senior Aiden Klosterman is our leading receiver with 10 catches, 184 yards, and 4 TDs. The defense is led by junior Nolan Gates. He's got 28 tackles. Max Arthur's got 23, and Dayton Price has got 20. If you're hearing some feedback, it's just the Easton Valley Harley Club. It's their homecoming, and they're just revving up their Harleys right now.
Trying to get their team fired up for a win, but
yeah, they're gonna need more than a couple Harleys. I think.
Yeah, no doubt. The Wildcats are here to do some business.
Yep.
Just real quick, couple names you're going to be hearing here. Cody and I were just talking. Easton Valley's coming in tonight 2-3. They have one senior on their team. He's a lineman. So all their key positions are freshmen and sophomores. And we did the Edco game. And I think Edco had thrown coming into that game about 5 times. And they pretty much pounded it. Now tonight we've got the complete opposite. Coming into tonight's game, Easton Valley, Keegan Lee, their quarterback, is 89 for 132 with 1,354 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 8 picks. And then, so we haven't seen passing like that yet this year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because we play a lot of times we'll play a lot of zone defense, and you watch the Iowa Hawkeyes, you get a lot more interceptions when you're playing zone, and if he's throwing it to the wrong team every 10 throws, and that's in most people playing man to man, what's going to happen in a zone? So it'll be interesting to see if a sophomore on this field where we know we've got some tough guys up front, it's going to be in his face. We were all over the quarterback last weekend, well, not last weekend, on Monday, when we just played a few nights ago. Yeah. So how's the sophomore going to be able to handle it? Does he have the mental fortitude to stay in the pocket or? Yeah.
So rushing, I mean, they don't really rush a lot, but James Bullman, 38 carries for 194 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then Talon Driscoll, 35 carries. He's a freshman, 105 yards. He's carried the ball, so it's mostly passing. Callan Messerich, 28 catches for 578 yards and 9 touchdowns, and then Aiden Eichert, 26 catches for 441 yards and 8 touchdowns, and respectively, Callan Messerich is averaging 20 yards a catch, and Aiden Eichert is averaging 17. So hopefully the Wildcats don't let those big chunks go off like that. And then on defense, you got Callan Messerich, 50 tackles, Talon Driscoll, 37, and Isaac Feller, 35. So those are some of the names. And I think Talon Driscoll is a freshman. I think I saw. Yeah, he's a freshman, and Messerich is a sophomore. So they're a young team. We were just talking. There's one senior and what was it, 5 juniors? So I think
6 juniors. So only 7. Yeah. They don't have enough upperclassmen to start a full upperclass team. Yeah. So it'll be interesting if their big plays, if we can match turnovers for their big plays, and offensively we don't turn the ball over, we should be okay to move the ball against these guys.
Right.
We're not a huge team. They're not a huge team,
No.
but I do think we've got a little more size up front advantage, but I'm not 100% sure if that's going to matter or not tonight. But we're going to find out as we line up to kick. Looks like the Wildcats have won the toss and deferred to the second half as they're going to march out the kicking team. Kicking duties are going to be handled by Jaden Hansen. We've got Nolan Gates on kickoff, Kinnick Weiss. Not sure. That's Josh Lindsay, Max Arthur.
So the Wildcats
Chris
are gonna,
Hansen.
Wildcats are gonna kick off here. So we'll be playing defense right away against the passing attack of the Riverhawks. Jaden's Hansen's kick goes into the end zone, just catches the right by the pylon. So it's gonna be a
Just inside
touchdown.
the pylon, but into the end zone. So that's a touchback.
Let me take the Riverhawks.
Yep.
All right, so the Riverhawks will have the ball 1st and 10 on the.
If you don't have anything good to say, you just be quiet. So I'll just let you have them.
Riverhawks will have the ball then after that touchback, 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. And they're going to have triple set to the right and then the in motion and looking for a pass. And there comes Mackay's chasing him down, Hennick. And, there's in and out of the hands of Messrich, but it was pretty good coverage there with Max Arthur and
It's going to be an
Jaden Hansen.
unsportsmanlike.
No way, they're calling that a hit out of bounds.
Yep. This not the judges over on the sideline, but this one clear on the other side of the sideline.
I mean, they were right at the edge there, and the ball went right through his hands. I don't know how you can call that. I mean, how does a player supposed to tackle?
Yep. Personal foul on the Wildcats. First play of the game.
Yeah, jeez.
It's going to go on Jaden Hansen. Coming up from the corner spot. Hit the receiver underneath. I don't know.
I mean, he was right on the edge, and the ball did go right through his hands. I mean, I don't know. 1st and 10 then at the 30 for the Riverhawks. Wildcats are just going to have to be disciplined. And we've got, it's going to be a pitch. And in on the stop is going to be Mackay and is that Christopher?
No, it's Matt Klosterman.
Matt Klosterman.
So they tried to run at Mackay there, and
Yep.
they did get outside of him. Mackay ran him down from behind and brought him down as Matt Klosterman was arriving.
Yep. Loss of 2 on the play, so it'll be second down here. So they're going to split 3 to the top, right-hand side there, 1 to the bottom. And they're going to do a quick lateral there, and there's Mackay coming all the way over.
Yep.
And I'm going to say he gained a yard.
Yeah, it was a little screen pass out to the trips receivers, and not much there.
Nope.
That's where some of those younger guys were matched up with Mackay and Jaden Hansen's out there. I mean, there's already 2 seniors against some of these younger guys. That's a tough formation to try to get anywhere.
Yep. So now they're going to have someone in the backfield. They're going to bring 2 in the backfield in the shotgun, and he's moving in the pocket, and he finds somebody.
Oh, nice snag in traffic.
Yep. Matt was in coverage, but he was in front. Just nice pass there, complete to Callan Messrich, and he's their main go-to. He's got, I think I mentioned, he's got did I see that?
4th and 1 here, so we'll see what
he's got 28 catches coming in, so he's one of their main ones. So it's 4th and about 1, and they're going to go for it.
Interesting. I mean, he's up under center. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. He's
in the backfield. Oh, and the Wildcats are going to be called for offsides, and there's going to be a first down. So 2 mistakes there that have given them first downs. I don't know if they would have snapped that or not. So that's going to be first down. The ball's going to be in Wildcat territory on the 36-yard line. Riverhawks are going to come in.
It'll be 1st and 10.
And he is under center this time with the running back in motion is Messerich, and they're going to hand it off, and he kind of slips, and that.
Yeah, he was
Driscoll,
looking down the line at Mackay.
And Mackay got through there and just
pretty much
touched
untouched
him.
right in his face. So loss of 4.
Yeah.
A couple tackles for loss already for the senior.
Yep. Yeah, 2nd down and 14 here. Puts the ball back just about midfield. And they're going to put Driscoll out. And Driscoll's in motion, and they're going to give him the ball. He fumbles, and he falls on it.
So.
Oh, that was Messerich, I guess.
It's going to be a long 3rd down here, 3rd and 20. So let's see what kind of pass they come up with. They did have a little bit of luck with that one across the middle, so we'll see if.
Thing is going to need a little more time to get this pass if they want to get some distance.
If they keep running that formation, there's no way that
3 blockers.
That kid's going to stop Mackay.
No. Now the officials are talking.
I think Favre Weber was kind of getting back there on that fumble, so would have been interesting if they wouldn't have fumbled the handoff if Favre would have been able to blow that play up. Or
I'm not sure what the officials, but they're saying something to the Easton Valley coach.
It's got to be getting delayed game time.
Well, I think they stopped. Now it's going. There's 8:25 to go here in the first quarter. It's, again, 3rd down and long, and they've got 2 split one way, one on the top, one in the backfield. He's going to look, and then he's going to run, and there's nobody going there.
Fumble.
And there's a fumble.
I think they're going to call him down.
Mackay and Matt and Favre.
Yeah, I think we had all 3 of our down linemen on that one. We're in on the sack, so nobody got blocked on that one.
No, So I don't. So 4th down and long. So Wildcats gave up that 1st down on that offsides call, and then they just went backwards from there. So we got Aiden Klosterman back. Or is that Matt? Matt's? No,
it's Aiden.
Yep. And Aiden's going to take it on the bounce. You got it.
Yep. And he's getting some running room up the sideline. He's up across the 30-yard line of the Wildcats, so 15-yard punt return.
Nice. Wildcats will have it. 1st and 10 on the 30, on their own 30. Good field position.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we come out doing here. In my eyes, we should be able to run the ball really easy against these guys and then suck them into some play action.
Yep. 7:42 left in the first quarter here. No score. Wildcats have the ball for the first time.
All right, we got twins to the left with Aiden and Josh. Hanson's going to take the snap. He's looking that way. He fires one over Josh's head. And probably not catchable there. As Josh jumped and couldn't get his hands on it. And
it was a little high.
Yep. So 2nd and 10 from the Wildcats 30. Looks like same formation with Mackay on the outside this time. So twins left. One in the backfield here. And it's going to be a direct snap to Matt Klosterman. He's got running room. He's got 10 yards. He's got 15, 20. He's got one guy to beat. Down to 20. He's got him beat, and he's going to be in for a touchdown. So Matt Klosterman with a 50-yard, 45-yard, no, it is 50-yard touchdown run on 2nd down for the Wildcats.
50 yards, yeah. Well, let me get my pen out so I can keep some stats.
Yep.
Just as an FYI, that was a joke because Cody and I, we don't keep stats. Maybe a couple things. Whereas David was like a statistician. Yeah, I think he had somebody working for him.
Well,
but
he had some app that he would just do it on his phone, which is pretty handy. But
we're not that cool.
Not that cool or qualified. So extra point teams out here. Looks like we're going to go for 2. Hanson and Klosterman. It's going to be a power run to the right, and Matt's going to go untouched into the end zone. A little bit of pushing and shoving at the end here. That was oh, boy. That was maybe a young man on the other team not enjoying getting the ball run down his throat, but little extracurriculars,
Yeah.
no calls, and
Wildcats
it's gonna be
go
Wildcats
up.
kicking off 8-0.
We're at 7:31 here in the first quarter. Wildcats up. Maybe we could give a shout out to Heartland Bank. I feel like it's been a while since we've done this together. I missed the last game.
Keegan was in charge of our last game. Unleash the power of more with more for you checking.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah, it is. This is a new one on me. Heartland Bank switching it up. You'll get 24-hour roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, access to thousands of coupons, deals, and more for free.
Hanson will be teeing it up for the Wildcats.
So Hanson's going to line up and boot one again, see if we can get another touchback. We do pretty well getting touchbacks until we get a little tired. He'll break off a long run, and then we got to kick off, and he's kind of runs
Yeah.
out of leg there, which is fine.
Right. Just kind of set the scene here. Easton Valley's in their orange top and bottom uniforms with white helmets with the red Riverhawk emblem on the side. Wildcats in their black pants, white shirt, red helmets,
And
sharp-looking
that's
uniforms.
through the back of the end zone.
And it is through the end zone and another touchback. So nice night here. Temps popped up into the 80s today, so everybody's in shorts and T-shirts out here.
You know, I'm going to give Nolan Gates a shout-out on kickoff. He does lead the team in tackles, and when you work as hard as he just did on that kickoff that ended up being a touchback, you could tell why he gets tackles because he is the first guy down there. He's trying to beat the ball to that up back.
Yeah. So Riverhawks got a motion. They fake it to the motion, and they pass it out. Tipped almost by Christopher Greif, but the pass was complete. And it to Justin Welsfenning, and it's going to be a first down. Looks like we got some backups in there here. We've got Dashney, or not Dash, yeah, Dashney's out there. Kennick Weiss is out there. Brandon Hennick,
Colton Welton, Braxton Davis. There's our Maverick defense.
There we go. So it's a snap. They're going to go out to the side over there, and the pass is complete, and number 6 is going to go ahead and probably get a touch. No. Brandon Hennick knocked him out of bounds.
And he's going to get a horse collar, but.
And I thought Dashney Kennick Weiss looked like he got blindsided a little bit there, but no call.
Yeah,
and there's
that was close.
And there is a flag. Horse collar.
Is a horse collar against the Wildcats.
Yeah, well, nothing hurt. 2-yard penalty when you're that close to the end zone.
So it's going to be first and goal from the 2. We'll see what happens here with the Riverhawks, and they're going to line up, and they're going to stay in that shotgun with quadruple set there to the left. And they
shovel pass is going backwards.
Brandon Hennick almost knocked that shovel pass down. He was back in the backfield. So there's a loss on the play back to the, where do they mark that? Oh,
about the 8.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
They're marking it at the freaking 5. He was tackled at the 8-yard line, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I don't know how you can have forward progress
There's no
when you run
forward
backwards.
progress on that thing. Well, second and goal from the 5 now. The Riverhawks are going to come up. Lee is in the shotgun. He's got back 2 people in the backfield with him, and he's going to hand off. And the Wildcats are right there. And there's Christopher Greif is the first one to bring him down. Jaden Hansen and who else is getting
Matt
up off of that?
Klosterman.
Matt Klosterman and
Mackay's out. I don't know.
Yep. So another loss there. And that's now they're going to mark it at the 7.
Now
So
we better just watch for offsides here. And
yeah, don't get offsides. So third and goal from the 7. They've went backwards these last 2 plays. They've got twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. You're in the shotgun, Lee. And he's looking to his left. He's looking, and they're going to call pass interference. Wow, these officials are gonna just do everything they can to help Easton Valley. That's just good defense. As Nolan, I don't know what, I guess,
For number 3,
as
Justin
awful.
Larson.
So that's going to be an automatic first down, I'm guessing.
Pass interference against the Wildcats is the indication.
Jeez.
I don't know. I can't see out our window, so maybe it was, maybe it wasn't.
Well, now, so,
Half a distance, move it into about the 4-yard
okay,
line.
so moves up to the 4. Stays third down. So Lee's going to be in the shotgun. He's got triples to the left, single to the right. He's looking to the left. He just pitches it up to number 8, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
Pass is complete. In the end zone.
Talon Driscoll.
Driscoll on the reception.
So the Riverhawks are going to go for 2. They got Lee in the backfield with Driscoll, and they're going to go
Pass is complete.
to Callan Mesrich, and his 2-point conversion is good. So with 6:16 left in the first quarter, it's 8-8.
Easton Valley's having a little success hitting those little out routes,
Yep.
substituting the run game for
Short little out.
short little out passes.
All right, so we'll get ready here for Easton Valley to kick off to the Wildcats. Wildcats will have Matt and Aiden Klosterman back. And Jeremy Fenning, a junior, will be doing the kicking for the Riverhawks.
Well,
See what happens on this kickoff.
Jeremy Weisfing has it teed up. Klosterman is deep.
And
that's
it's a
going to be a
line
touchback.
drive kick into the end zone for a touchback. So the Wildcats, Kinnick just took down number 44.
Yeah,
It'll be Wildcats ball, 1st and 10 from the 15 with 6
it's getting a little chippy out
Yeah.
there.
remaining in the quarter.
Why does that not surprise me? I've seen it here every time we've been here.
Yep. So Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line.
All right. See what the Wildcats have here from their own 15. A little tight bunch set or tight formation. Unbalanced line to the right. Snap to Matt Klosterman again, and he's got 10 yards untouched. He's gone. He's going to take it to the house. Untouched. Great blocks. And there's a touchdown for the Cats.
Yep. Another
So,
touchdown. 2
fun.
plays. How much? Where was that 15-yard line?
Yep, 15-yard line. So, I don't know,
How much is that?
65. So 115 yards on 2 carries. Decent. You know, we did break the school rushing record here, I think,
As far as
in 2018 with
oh really? Oh,
yeah, it was
Trey
like-
Hallam.
yeah, it was like 660 yards
Oh, I
rushing.
remember that. Yeah,
So
that was a great game.
it was a good game.
Wildcats are going to line up and go for 2.
Great job by the line on that. I mean, Matt,
I don't think anybody even got
no,
a hand
never
on him.
never
did
got
they?
a hand on him. So they forgot to rev the Harleys when we scored a touchdown.
This
There
is going to
goes
go to.
Brother Aiden, he's
Yep,
going to
and he
make
didn't
it in.
get touched
Yeah.
either.
Good.
There's just nothing between the tackles.
Yep.
For
All right, let's get a shout out to Heartland Bank. Got to keep Cody busy.
I can't. 3 plays. That's all I've gotten so far. Just let me know. I'm going to take a nap. At Heartland Bank, we understand that life is full of changes. We're here to support you at every step of your life's journey with personal and business banking options that fit your lifestyle. Online at heartlandbank.com. Go Central City Wildcats.
All right, so Jaden Hansen will be lining it up.
16-0, 6:06 in the first quarter. So
16-8.
it'd be nice if we could get some stops, if we can score like this all night.
Yeah.
We've done a nice job lately getting some JV kids in and getting them developed and ready. And, I talked to some of the boys in school this week about, think of how you felt after Winfield Mount Union and we're beat up and we're sore. And, Matt Klosterman had to sit out a couple of games.
Yeah.
And, as much as they want to be on the field for every play, they got to understand that we want to play another 5, 6,
Right.
7.
Yeah,
We want to get to 12 games
you.
this
Yeah,
year. We want to, if we're going to make a deep run, some of these guys got to develop and we got to stay healthy.
Yep.
And tell you what, our offensive line and the offense right now looks healthy.
Oh.
And they're cruising. So that ball's going to go out of
Yep.
bounds at about the 2-yard line. So might
That'll
see a
put-
re-kick here, I would think.
No. I think they're just going to
Nope,
take
they're just
it.
going to take it.
What do they put it at, the 20? I think it's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, 25.
Yep. So Easton Valley, after the kickoff goes out of bounds, they'll just take the ball first and 10 from their own 25-yard line. We got Lee in the backfield, twin receivers to the left, single to the right. There is motion, and he tosses it, and there's a pretty decent block. And then there's Nolan Gates and Dayton Price in on the stop. That was Talon Driscoll, freshman. He is
Nolan Gates in on the stop for the Wildcats. Driscoll
picked up about 8. It'll be second down and 2 here for the
I
Riverhawks.
think that's their first positive run play.
So Lee in the backfield in the shotgun with a back and one receiver who go. Nope, he's going to move into the backfield. And it's a handoff.
Nice.
And he stopped short.
That was the old gang.
Yep.
Boy, that's a good
Yeah,
spot.
there was a lot of, they gave him about 1.5 yards, so, well, maybe not, about a yard.
Yeah.
I don't
Need
think
about-
the guy's
need
got
about half
I don't
a
think
yard
that guy's spotted very good over there. But
That'll bring up third down and 1.
3rd and 1 here. Let's see if the Wildcats can flex their muscles here and get a loss on the play.
Jumped on the last one
Yep.
when they sent a guy in motion.
So they got a receiver to the right, and they're gonna
Interesting play call.
they're gonna throw that. Oh, and I don't know. I think Matt.
No, it's
oh
Aiden.
no, Aiden
If Nolan
Klosterman-
wouldn't have touched that, I think Aiden had a diving interception.
Aiden, Nolan Gates did make a fantastic play on that
Yeah.
ball, and he tipped it. And then I think Aiden would have had the pick if he would have tipped it.
I think so too.
That's good D for the Wildcats. So it's gonna bring up 4th down and 1, and they're going for it on their own.
I like Easton Valley taking a shot there, but offensively, I think they probably should have picked up the first down.
Yeah.
I mean, I get.
And now they're going to call a timeout. So they
Yeah.
lined up like they were going to go for it. Hopefully the Wildcats just are disciplined and don't get drawn off sides. So it's 4th down, and Easton Valley does call a timeout here and to talk things over. It's 4th down and 1 on their own 34-yard line, and Cody wants to read about Heartland Bank.
Heartland Bank is your community bank. We were founded in a small community like Central City and stay true to our roots in every community we serve. Good luck, Central City Wildcats.
All right. Heartland Bank.
How many listeners we got over there, Carth?
Oh, looks like maybe 18 people have at one point listened to us. So
Well,
I
our
don't know. Maybe we
bleachers
have 18.
Our bleachers are full over there.
Yeah, we got a pretty
so-
good crowd here tonight, to be honest. Especially 2 football games in 1 week, kind of a unique thing here.
Well,
But
we're
let's
playing
see.
good ball. Should
Yep,
come and watch
Yep.
them.
So Riverhawks are going to go for it here. They're lined up. Lee's in the backfield. He's got a back in the back. And now, there's an false start.
Old trick play, little trick play.
It's that
Sometimes-
commercial. It's that commercial where the baby comes out on the field and they all look off to the side and then they try to snap the ball. Nice try. You tricked your own players.
Yep. Love it when you get a little too cute. And
Yep, and you trick yourself.
Yep.
Hate when that happens. So there's a 5-yard mark off there.
Probably should have just QB snuck it on 3rd down.
Exactly.
That'll bring up 4th and 5.
So it's going to be 4th and 5 after that. penalty, and
Drop back into punt formation.
looks, I don't know what number. Their numbers are hard to, they do all single digits.
Oh,
Oh,
blocked.
the blocked. It's blocked by, get it. Braxton. That's, is either Mackay or.
Favre Weber and Mackay were both
yeah,
there. I'm
there.
not sure.
I think it might have
been.
been Mackay.
Well, I
don't
couldn't-
know.
I thought
They
it might
both
be
got in
far.
there.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Then
We'll give it to 'em
Braxton
both.
couldn't run it down before it did go. It went super high, and Braxton, I don't think, knew where it went, and then it came down right on the out of bounds.
So that's going to be Wildcat ball on the Riverhawk
25.
25-yard line. So we're not going to get a 50-plus yard play here, Carson.
Dang, it's
So
going to hurt Matt's.
we should get a couple penalties and move it back.
It's going to hurt Matt's yardage.
Well, we're in a passing formation here with only Jaden back, and that's what it's going to be is a pass, and we got a wide open catch. That's Aiden Klosterman, and he's got a touchdown.
Yes.
So 25 more yards. And another Wildcat touchdown. So we still got 4 minutes and 41 seconds. It's going to be 2 o'clock before we get home tonight.
Damn it. Whoops, sorry. That is how I feel, though.
It's a lot of scoring. Well, we had a feeling the Wildcats were going to put up some points, and you just never know when you got a team that throws the ball around. And a sophomore quarterback's got over 1,000 yards passing.
That's so crazy.
In 4 games. You
Here-
just never
here-
know.
Here's the other thing people may not know. Oh, for God's sakes, there's a dead mouse laying right on the floor back there, Ratliff.
Is that no? That's what stinks. Maybe we should throw it out the window.
I don't know. But
At least we found there is a dead mouse right there.
So people may not
Jesus.
know that when we go on the road, we get stuffed in these little
Corner
confined
holes.
things, and it reeks in here tonight. And I just noticed a dead mouse on the floor. Maybe they could try to clean things up a
Maybe
little
clean it
bit
up a
for
little
their
bit.
visitors.
Well, we knew it stunk when they got car air fresheners hanging from the ceiling, but
Dead ball, personal foul against the Wildcats.
Now the coach is out there complaining, and they called it against us.
yeah.
So I believe the 2-point conversion will count. It'll be good.
I didn't see who they, because I'm distracted now by a dead mouse. All right, so Wildcats as 24-8 with 4:41 to go. And there was a personal foul. What did they say? Unsportsmanlike conduct?
I
Is
think
that
it was
what it was?
I don't know. I didn't hear it. I was,
41 remaining.
And so I'm assuming that will be a
Wildcats 24.
on the kickoff. So it looks like Jaden is going to be kicking off from the Wildcat
15.
15-yard line.
So 15-yard
They assess the
unsportsmanlike.
penalty on the kickoff.
Well, we said it was chippy 3 possessions ago, so I'm not surprised.
And
Penalty will move the ball back to the 15-yard
looks
line.
like
Hanson will
Messerich
clean it up.
and Driscoll are back deep for the Riverhawks. And Jaden's with the run up, and he boots it, and pretty good kick. Hits the ground, picked up, bobbled, picked up. And there he slipped from a tackle, but not
Oh.
this time. And he's brought down at the Riverhawk 25-yard line.
Dashney, the missile.
Is that who that was?
Yeah,
Dashney came flying in.
Yeah, he must have gotten blocked early because he's a pretty fast kid. But
Yeah.
as the rest of the Wildcat coverage team kind of bottled him up, Dashney came flying in and just took him out.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks. Again, from their own 25-yard line, Lee's going to be in the backfield. Got twin receivers to the left, single to the right. We've got motion. They're going to hand it off to Messerich, and he gets about 7.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Driscoll.
Brought down by number 55.
decent little.
Yep, picked
Run
up
play
about
for him there.
7 or 8 there. 2nd down and
Favre Weber.
3.
Favre,
They bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Riverhawks.
Favre Weber ends up making the tackle there, 8 yards.
Again, Lee in the backfield, triple receivers to the right, single to the left. He's going to roll out. He's looking to the left. He's got his man, but
Nice
that was
open
Nolan,
field tackle
yep,
by
Nolan
Nolan.
Gates.
Again, they're just hitting those quick outs on the Wildcats, and
And that's Callan Messerich.
Deep thirds there is a little.
So it's a first down. First down here for the Riverhawks. They have it just inside in Wildcat territory at the Wildcat 39-yard line. So we got single receivers single receiver to the right, double to the left. We've got it back in the backfield with Lee. Lee's going to look, and then he's going to run right into Mackay. Took his head off practically. He did not see Mackay coming. Mackay dropped off his block, and 17 was like, whoa.
He's going to think about that the next time he drops back and tries to run.
So there's a loss on the play there. Puts it back into Riverhawk territory. Second down and about 13 to go here.
We used to call those getting gumbied because you just get.
Yeah, I bet one way and the other.
Yep.
We're down to 3:16 here to go in the first quarter. Lee in the backfield with another back to block a single receiver who goes in motion. That's Messerich, and now he's looking to the right. And a great defense by Jaden Hansen. Jaden laid out and got in front of the receiver and just batted the ball down.
Yep, that's textbook.
Yep.
D-back.
Right there. So brings up stays, I should say. Brings up third down. Third down and 13 here with 3 minutes to go. 24-8 if you're just joining us here in the first quarter. Wildcats are up.
With 3 minutes remaining in the quarter.
And again, Lee in the backfield. One receiver split in motion. That's Messerich. He comes into the backfield, fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's looking, and he goes out of bounds. Christopher Greif was ready to lay him out.
Yep. Chris was on a mission there.
Yeah, he was. Picks up a couple there. It's going to be 4th down and 9. Ball's back where it started on that first down at the 39-yard line of the Wildcats. And looks like...
No, they're probably going to go for it again. They got their last punt block. They've gone for it 2 other 4th downs. I would say
so triple receivers to the right, single to the left. They've got three linemen there to block.
Probably.
Lee's going to look. He tosses it.
Oh yeah,
geez.
Good defense by Aiden Klosterman.
Aiden, the receiver
kept everything in front of him.
Yep, and he
delivered
just came up and hit him in the back, and that was Jeremy Wellsvenning. And he's down short of the first down. Wildcats, great job. The pass was complete, but as soon as the ball was in his hands.
If you're going to throw it to the middle of the field, you can't throw it that high. And
he just stretched out his receiver. He made a nice play, and right when he came down and was getting ready to turn to run, was that Aiden who came in?
Yeah,
and just
Aiden came in from free
textbook
safety.
Tackle so Wildcats will take over on downs. Looks like they'll probably have the ball right around their own 33-yard line or so. So we've got a timeout here on the. We'll do another shout out to Heartland while they're checking out.
Heartland Bank is your community bank. We were founded in a small community like Central City and stay true to our roots in every community we serve. Good luck, Central City Wildcats.
All right, so we got a timeout here as they're attending to the injured player. He's getting up here, number 8.
Nope, going to the wrong sideline.
Talon Driscoll, I might have said the wrong number. Number 8.
Driscoll's their second leading rusher, and
he's just a freshman, so he's
senior on freshman in the middle of the field.
Yeah, no doubt, man. About 20 pounds there, 30 pounds.
So Wildcats going to take over. We'll see what happens here. We might hit that moving clock a little early and speed this game up. We'll see. Wildcats looking to probably pass here. 2 receivers out to the left and twins formation. Empty backfield with Hansen. We're going to put Aiden in motion. We're going to fake the handoff to him. Now Hansen's going to run. He's got about 12 yards on the carry.
Yep.
It's brought down by number 6.
Well, picked up probably about 14 yards there. 6 is Callan Messerich in on the stop. First and 10 for the Wildcats on Riverhawk
34. 34.
Yep.
All right. Tight formation to the right side again. We've seen this a couple times, and it's gone big It's going to be a direct snap to Matt Klosterman, and he's got running room again. He's down to the 10, and he's going to get in for a touchdown. No penalties, and nobody touched him.
So 34-yard run right there.
That's what it looked like to me.
Yep.
Nice. I mean, that's our bread and butter go-to. It has been for a long time.
I thought they were going to snap it to Christopher there for a second.
Well, that's coming. Sooner or later, they're going to try to key in on that play, and then we'll counter it with one of the many we've got. Looks like the kicking tee's coming out for an extra point here. Wildcats are 30-8 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Hanson will try the point after attempt.
And the kick is up and blocked, and it's not going to be good. I'm not sure if
that never got up.
Yeah,
was
that into the back of our line?
I think it hit one of the back of our line, and that was funny. Hey, but it's good opportunity because you never know when you might need that extra point versus going for 2 or something like that. So good opportunity for Jaden to try something.
We mentioned the 35-point rule that turns the clock into continuous. We saw something last game that has been a rule, but haven't seen it for a while. Instead of playing a full fourth quarter, the team that's down, instead of a mercy rule and playing the whole thing, you can request the quarter to be shortened.
Just the fourth quarter?
Well, any quarter, once it goes into effect, they can request it. And
they requested the fourth quarter to be 10 minutes, right?
When the fourth quarter rolled around, they took off, 15-minute quarters?
12.
12, so they asked to play a shortened fourth quarter. So
nice.
Not only is it shortened, then it's still continuous clock, so it seemed like it went really fast.
Yeah.
That's why. It doesn't give you a whole lot of chance when you play less minutes. So.
All right, well, back deep.
And that kick's going to be long and into the end zone.
And that was Messrich back.
Still some extracurriculars out there. Teams not big fans of each other.
Nope.
That was one of our sophomores getting the
who was it?
Little late push into his back, but no call. They pushed Josh. I'm not sure which number it was.
Okay.
All right. I was clearly after the whistle and away from the play, but nobody was looking that way because there's
thank God.
No reason to be.
All right, so we got Lee in the backfield, 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. We've got some motion. Lee's looking left, looking right, and he's not looking anywhere anymore but on the ground.
Yep, Mackay Benton.
Mackay and Favre.
Favre was there, and I forced him back towards Mackay, and Mackay was able to lasso him. And
that was a loss of what, about 10?
Back some all the way back to about the 7-yard line.
Looks like
so a loss
of 8. Yeah, so 2nd and 18 here. If Lee stays in the shotgun, he's going to be close to the goal line there, maybe just in front of it. No, he's going up under center, and we've got a tailback and a fullback motion. And they're going to, he just threw it. Oh, he had 2 receivers. I thought we were going to see a safety there, Cody.
I thought so too. Mackay did not fall for the play action and was headed
and Lee just chucked it,
quarterback.
But luckily they had two receivers going to that out there, doing the out, a short out and a long out, and he just threw it.
I really kind of like that play, but we must have had it scouted because Mackay did not bite whatsoever.
Yeah, because he went under center, and that.
Yeah. So I'm assuming
I think that's the first time they've passed under center. I think the other time they handed off.
We probably had a linebacker ready for the pass, and that freed up Mackay to.
Yep. So they're gonna
not a pass, but the run, and
they're gonna go back.
Quarterback.
Twin receivers to the right end, left. He's looking to the left. He's going deep. That's a floater, and how do we not intercept that, man? I'm not sure. I thought Nolan could tell that.
Yeah, I think Nolan picked it up a little late because I don't think he thought it was thrown to his guy.
Yeah, and then Aiden had a beat on that.
Aiden was coming in strong, but probably didn't.
It just died, so neither one could get to it. So that's going to be 4th down now, and 18 or 17. They say that's 17, and they never moved the ball. They must have had it misspotted. Anyway, they're going to punt from their end zone, so this could be interesting. We've got Aiden's back at just not quite midfield, and he gets it off, and it is going to take a friendly little bounce and goes out actually at the Wildcat 35-yard line. So,
Yeah, so
just going to add to the pad one of the Wildcats
Pad the
stats for a longer touchdown run probably
well,
here.
I'm trying to think how many times they've tackled us.
Yeah, I don't think that we've been the only way we've been stopped. Well, Jaden Hansen got tackled,
We had an
and then we had
pass.
incomplete pass to Josh. I think those are our only two times that we haven't scored. So we'll see here what happens.
Little different personnel or in a different formation than what we've seen here. The old double wing. And it's going to be a handoff to Josh Lindsay, and he's got blockers out in front. Great block by Nolan Gates, and Josh is going to get tackled at about the 25-yard line.
Yep.
So he's going to get a gain of 20 there.
Messerich.
Maybe.
Only because he had the angle on Josh. Otherwise,
that
Josh
was
is pretty quick. He would have been hard to catch. But
One last guy to beat.
yeah,
but
that kid had the angle on Josh. So good run, good play.
Who would have thought you could be upset with a 20-yard run?
Yeah, no kidding. He's like, dang it, I wanted to score.
Yeah, great play there, and he knew he had one guy to beat,
Yep.
but he was just running out of real estate, and they made a good play on him. So nice carry there by the. Oh, there's your
there he
direct
goes,
snap to
Christopher.
Chris, and he's
There he
up the middle,
goes.
and he's
Christopher Gripe.
fullback, rumbling, stumbling.
Touchdown.
He reached, and they're going to give
Yes.
him the touchdown.
And he's got a touchdown. I called it.
Yeah,
What was that?
28-yard run for
28.
the fullback.
On the carry.
So fullback takes the direct snap, gets lost in the wash, and he's going to
Yep.
make it, what do we say, 26 or 28 yards?
For the Wildcats.
How many rushing yards we got over there, Karth?
Well, I'm not keeping track of rushing yards.
Oh, I thought that's what you were writing down.
I'm just keeping track of how many yards on the TD runs.
Well, yeah. So
Well, yeah, but like Josh had. I mean, these are the.
no, that's
I'm
true.
keeping track of
Just
that.
this
It's not
touch.
because Jaden had a run that he got tackled in.
So we have 30 yards.
Yeah, I mean you
to
can add all
on top
those,
of
and then
that,
maybe 30. There's another extra point attempt, and
And
this time it
that
is
time
good.
it's good.
Yeah, it looked a
So
lot better.
It's nothing good for the extra
37-8. Wildcats
With
are
1:14 left in the first quarter.
looking like a well-oiled machine here offensively. Haven't had to dip too far into the playbook yet. We
Nope.
did see that little double wing. We haven't seen much of that over the years. It's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun for people who really like offense to see that
Yep.
come out. And
So it looks like we've got maybe a new kicker, or no, just somebody
think
putting
he
down.
was-
Christopher's just putting.
Chris was just getting ready for his big brother. Probably Jaden telling him I need a little help. I'm getting
Yeah,
tired. I've kicked extra points. I've thrown touchdowns. I've ran. I've made some good plays on defense. Why don't you do something here and get my tee ready?
Yeah.
So Jaden's going to
Hansen will tee it up for the Wildcats.
tee it up for the Wildcats.
There we go.
Did you throw that mouse out the window
No,
yet?
I'm not touching that thing.
I'm just going to smell it all night.
Well, that's not the one that's smelling. The one that's smelling we can't probably see,
Yeah,
and I
it's
don't
over
even.
in that pile of
I
clothes
don't even
over
want
there.
to look at it. I don't even want to try to find it.
So there's the kick. It's going to be deep, and it's going to be fielded about the 1. So we'll see what happens here. He's got a little bit of running room. He's out to the 20, and he's spun down by
By
Brandon Hennick and Kinnick
Oh
Weiss.
no, it was Max Arthur actually,
Max
wasn't
Arthur?
it? Yeah,
I-
31.
yeah, I couldn't
Max
tell.
Arthur and Brandon Hennick there.
So 20-yard return there for the Riverhawks. We still got a minute and eight to go here in the first quarter.
Riverhawks will take
37-8.
from the 20-yard line with a minute 8 remaining in the quarter.
All right, so we got Lee still at quarterback here, and we got a receiver to the left. We got a back in to help block. Messerich goes in motion, and he's looking Messerich's way, and he chucks it out there. And as soon as the pass is complete, Jaden Hansen with the hit. They're going to say he picked up about 4 there on that. quick out pass. That's pretty much been how Easton Valley's played in the past. They use, sort of like Purdue, they use the pass as a run, and they just throw those little outs, pick up 2 or 3 yards, maybe bust one for a little bit more, but that's pretty much been their MO these last several years, I feel like. So Lee is up under center, got motion, and he's going to pitch it to Driscoll, or no, yeah, Driscoll, and Driscoll gets squished between Nolan Gates, Christopher Greif, Mackay Benton. Mackay saying, hey, man, watch, they're holding me. That's the only way they're going to probably be stopping a few of these Wildcats. And
it's finally the quarter.
End of the first quarter. We've got Wildcats 37, Easton Valley 8.
Well, unfortunately, we can't score 37 points every quarter. If we get a stop here and that clock starts running, you're going to see a much faster game. And I guess if we still score every 2 plays, we'll get some points. But maybe 1 o'clock was a little late. Maybe we'll be home by midnight. It's only an hour and a half drive. So what do we got for rundowns there?
All right, so after the first quarter here, we've got our first scoring play was Matt Klosterman with a 50-yard TD run. Then he came back with a 65-yard run for a touchdown. And then we had Jaden to Aiden Klosterman for a touchdown. And then we had Matt with a 34-yard touchdown run. And then to cap things off, to right here at the end of the first quarter, we had Christopher Greif with a 28-yard touchdown run. So those are the scoring. That's the way we scored here in the first quarter. So Matt's got 3 touchdowns on the night. Aiden's got 1 receiving touchdown. Jaden adding to his passing stats, and Christopher with a touchdown. So pretty good first quarter.
I'm going to read this for Hayden. Hayden had the opportunity to do a lot of community service projects during his time. And
all right, and we've got a we got a reverse.
Pass. It's going to be a reverse pass.
And it's going to be
and dropped.
And dropped. After all that, that was intended for Aiden Eichert, sophomore, and went right between his hands. Jaden looked like he was almost going to try to maybe pick it or knock it down, but then he kind of just made a shift right at the end and was like, if he catches it, I'm tackling him. And
yeah, if it was thrown down the field,
yeah,
maybe they can make that play. But
right.
So it's fourth and 6 here.
So 4th down, 6 to go on their own 25-yard line. Lee in the backfield. He's got keeping somebody in the block. He throws it. Nice play by Nolan Gates.
Great pass coverage by Nolan Gates.
He just reached his left hand around and knocked it down.
Brandon Hennick at nose guard. Bull rushed the center back into the quarterback, too, and had a hand in the quarterback's face. That was a really good play by both those 2 juniors.
Yep. So Wildcats will take over on the Riverhawk 25-yard line.
The winner is Chuck Thornton of Homer's Deli. A round of applause. Now, on to the very best part.
All right, we're going to have twins out to the left for Jaden. 25 yards to go here. Jaden's going to drop back. He's got Aiden Klosterman over the middle.
Oh, nice catch.
It was thrown a little out front, so Aiden had to lay out. It was caught. That's going to be a gain of 18. Nice catch by
1st and goal for the Wildcats.
By the senior. So 1st and goal from the
8-yard line, 7-yard line it looks like. Man, this is really going to affect their rushing average on the touchdown.
Can't believe we only got 18 yards that play.
I know. That was a nice catch by Aiden. If he would have caught it in stride, it would have been a touchdown.
Yep.
But it was a great catch. So
same formation here. Jade's going to keep it and run this time, and he's going to get into the end zone.
And
there's going to be a hold.
Holding.
He
Jaden just took out Justin Westfinger, a junior who tried to stop him right at the goal line. Jaden just put his hand,
the shoulder
shoulder
down.
He's like, if you're going to stop me, good luck. But
We still don't have a call yet, but it looks like a holding.
I'm sure it is. They threw it right where our offensive linemen were.
Sorting it out here with the flag on the play.
I mean, they're looking around. Holding.
Holding up.
Indication is holding against the
Oh, so we're going to march that back. Now that gives that cornerback another chance to try
Yep.
to tackle Jaden. I think
Yeah. So
no,
it's
don't pick up the flag.
it's
Why do the kids keep picking up the officials' flags? Like,
yeah, they're just trying to get on their good side.
yeah, but
from the 15.
Because sometimes if it's a spot foul, you
yeah, you
go
need
by
that. You need that spot.
flat.
That's
yeah. So Wildcats will have the ball first and goal from the 15. Gonna tell us what's happening, Cody?
So here comes Jaden to the left side. He's got running room. He's going to get into the end
There it
zone.
is.
There's another
Is there a flag?
extracurricular here. Maybe this one's on the Riverhawks, though. We'll see.
Well, so 15-yard. What?
This was right at the goal line.
Jeez.
It was
It's
I know
against.
holding. So it was on.
How can you call holding when he's in the end zone?
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas. So
So Jaden's got another touchdown off the board here.
12-yard line, so be
So-
first and goal.
first and goal from the 12. We've got 11:13 here left in the
And repeat.
second quarter. Wildcats up 37-8.
All right, we got twins to the right. Josh and Aiden. Jaden Hanson's going to take the empty backfield snap. There goes Aiden in motion. Fake the handoff. Throw it to Josh. Josh
God.
dropped it. So all this football we've played, it's finally
Nothing.
second down for the Wildcats. Second and goal from the 12. Good little play design there.
Yeah.
Just got to make that catch. I think he was smelling end zone. And
Yep. So second and goal. We'll stay at the 12-yard line. We'll see what happens here. Aiden goes out. Josh went out. Christopher Greif's
Yep.
back in along with Matt Klosterman. We're going to go with our power game.
Yep, there's Chris Greif. He's
Yep.
going to take the direct snap. Nobody knows he's got it. Now he's got one on his back, but
Take
he's,
him in.
he's down to about the 3-yard line.
Christopher Greif, yep.
So nice little run there for the fullback. Gets about 10 yards. Third and goal from the 3-yard line. So
Down inside the 5. I think they'll mark that about the 2. It'll be third and goal from the 2 for the Wildcats with 10:45 remaining in the half.
We got
Alright.
third and goal.
who's that? Is that 23? Is that Colton Welton?
Yep, Colton Welton's coming in. Christopher Greif's going out. We've got Matt Klosterman in the backfield along with Jaden. And is that Dayton Price?
Dayton Price, yep. So last time Dayton was in the backfield, he got it.
There's
He's
all-
got it
there's
again,
the procedure
but we're going to
right
get
there.
a
Dead ball flags.
false start on the Wildcats, I'm assuming.
Oh, maybe.
Motion against the offense. We'll back it up. 5.
Colton Welton goes out. Christopher Greif comes back in.
Move back to the 7-yard line. It'll be third and goal from the 7.
So again with the power package here, except for Christopher.
Well, there goes Hanson up the middle. It looks like he's just
About back
short.
down to the
He's-
3-yard
he's
line.
got that 5 yards we just lost
Yep.
back.
Down by Weiss fitting. It'll bring up fourth and
Davis is a
goal.
little slow getting up.
Wildcats will spot it at the 3.
So
So
fourth down.
and goal from the 3. It's 10 minutes left. It's 37-8 Wildcats. What are we going to do?
Aiden's going to take the snap. He's going to go around the left end, and he's going to just trot into the end zone. So
Untouched.
went back with what's been working all night,
Yep.
and
Klosterman in
power
the end
run
zone.
game was there again.
Touchdown for the Wildcats.
Cheerleaders are running around with the Wildcat flag. 43-8 with 9 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first half. So penalties have come back to haunt the Wildcats again. It's been a while since we've seen this much laundry on the field,
Yeah,
but
since the Springville game.
yep. And that was laundry all night long.
Let's hope this isn't.
We're going to be pushing close to a late delay game, but the kick is up by Hansen,
there
and the
it
extra
is.
point is good.
So he's 2 for 3 on extra point conversions tonight.
Remaining in the half.
Probably pretty close to about 7 or 8 for the year.
Yeah.
I think he was perfect on Monday, but
So we're at 36 points now. So is that continuous clock?
that should start the continuous
Right?
clock as soon as we kick it off.
Yeah.
Change of possessions and timeouts, it'll stop. But outside of that,
Penalties?
well,
I think
depends
they
on
do.
who's running the clock. But yeah, it should. It'll be
All right.
be a much quicker
Yeah.
game than what we've seen so far. So
All right. So we've got Jaden coming out here to do again the kicking duties. It looks like we've got again Callan Messerich, number 6, going back deep for the Riverhawks.
they've only got 7 guys on the field.
Well,
There's
this
another
kid
one.
just came off and he's eating something,
Some pills,
probably some.
Advil,
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something, but I can't.
probably some vitamins.
So the kick is going to go into the end zone
Man, I
for
think
a
his
touchback.
legs getting loosened up. That
Yeah,
barely even
no kidding.
touched the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
Where the Riverhawks will take over first and 10 from the
Well,
15-yard line.
44-8 with 9:49 to go.
We're going to give a shout out.
Yeah, Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat Sports. Come visit us at 59 North 4th Street in Central City or online at hbtbank.com and ask about ways to save, including CDs and savings accounts.
All right, so Riverhawks are going to go with receivers 2 split to the left, 2 to the right. We've got 1 in motion. They're going to hand it to him as he a little sweep here, and there's not really much there. And here comes Favre Weber in to wrap him up, along with about 4 other Wildcats.
Driscoll on the carry.
And
Brought down by number 67.
it looks like it looks like a loss there by
About a yard.
Yeah, about a
half
yard loss. They were on the 15, back to the 14. Brings up 2nd down and 11. Number 8 was feeling that, Talon Driscoll.
All right, this is the formation that we. Nope,
Yeah,
never
Lee's
mind.
going underneath center with the tailback and a fullback, and the tailback comes up. And here comes.
Oh, he just went down.
Yep, that was Matt Klosterman came in, and nobody touched him from his linebacker position. And then Brandon Hennick was right there, too. Lee turned around to pass, and he just fell down because he saw those two.
Yeah, he saw those guys coming and just laid down. I don't blame him. He got absolutely olayed earlier.
Exactly. So
you know he's hearing footsteps and getting nervous.
The ball's going to be spotted at the Riverhawks 7-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 18 here with 8:30 left in the second quarter. Wildcats up 44-8. We've got a motion. Lee fakes the handoff, play action, and he gets
does
out.
go down.
And he just gets tripped up there either by Kinnick Weiss or Brandon Hennick. I couldn't tell which one tripped him up as he was running out of the end zone. And I thought we might have a sack or a safety, but
yeah, we'll take
got it out to the 3-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 21. And
Aiden Klosterman's got his heels on the Wildcat 35-yard line.
Yep.
We'll see if he can get a punt return touchdown here. Punts up.
They get it.
It's going to be
And
fielded at the 30.
It.
We'll see what he's got in him here.
They're calling through a penalty flag somewhere over there on the.
Yep, it's going to be a block in the back by Nolan Gates.
I mean, here's the thing: is all if you just got to do is stand there, and they're not going to do anything.
especially on a play like that where he's
and he was already
full
by
speed,
him.
yeah.
Aiden took that. It was a line drive kick. So I'm assuming is that a spot? No, he picked it up, but I don't know. Is that a spot foul or is it a foul from where he catches the ball?
It is from the spot.
Yeah, right there is where it was.
Yeah, so
is that a 10-yard penalty?
9-yard return, and that's going to get
He got it down almost to the 5-yard line. 10-yard penalty from the spot. So the ball will be spotted on the Riverhawks. They'll have it 1st and 10 on the Riverhawks 36-yard line here with 7:36 to go in the half. We got got a little lineup shift out here, Ratliff. Got Mackay split out.
Yep, Mackay split out. Aiden goes in motion, slips. They're gonna give a false start on Aiden slipping when he was in motion. Jeez.
How is that a false start?
Because when he slipped, he must have slid towards the line of scrimmage.
Or was it on Christopher out there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's probably is the rule, but I don't think anybody thought he was turning upfield.
Yeah, no kidding. So it's going to be
for that line judge.
Yep, first down for the Wildcats, 1st and 15. Now they're splitting Mackay out to the other side.
Mackay and Aiden are out on the right. Josh Lindsay White on the left. Matt Klosterman in the backfield. Aiden's going to go in motion. He's going to get the turn this time without falling. Hanson's got it dropped back. He's looking downfield. He's got Aiden open. Can he make the connection?
Nope.
It's just past his outstretched arms.
He would have been a touchdown if they could have completed
6. Just a little bit overthrown right out of Aiden's reach.
Yep.
So Wildcats will reset. Try again.
2nd and 15.
Second 15 from the 40. Well, I almost said 41. The 39.
I know, that's tricky. I'm keeping my eyes out for moving mice, Ratliff.
Well, it smells like they're all dead, so I don't think we got too much to worry about.
It reeks up here. Grody.
Oh, bad snap there. Jaden is able to get it up. He's still on his feet. He's going to get brought down.
We got another player down.
A couple of players down.
And we're going to have a timeout.
Officials timeout here. There's a couple of Riverhawks that are on the ground.
There was a loss of was on the 30. All right, so there was a loss of about, 6, 7 yards? It was on the 39.
It was on the 39 outs, so loss of 7.
Yeah, 7. So Wildcats will have it.
No, now they're moving it back some more, so maybe loss of 8 or 9.
3rd down here. They say 15.
Hopefully our chain gang's listening and appreciate how good a job that they do doesn't go unnoticed, because every other school's moving those chains halfway through the play. There goes Aiden Klosterman over the right side. He has got a first down. He hasn't been touched yet.
He's going to have a touchdown.
And now he's running into the end zone untouched.
Okay, so that was at 30.
So
31-yard line.
49 yards. 49 yards for the senior. No penalties on that one.
49-yard.
3rd and 1,000,000. You go to your run game and pick it up. 50-8. And we are down under that 6-minute mark already in the first half. So it's speeding
it's 8
up.
o'clock.
Speeding up a little bit with the mercy
okay.
rule in effect.
So Wildcats are bringing in the tee again. So Jane's going to go ahead and kick
the
an extra point. They're telling Josh just to stay over there on the sideline. We don't need you. And Aiden Klosterman's going to be holding.
Point after
And
is
it's good.
Yep,
That-
51 to 8.
The last 3 extra points have looked really good. The first one, I'm not sure what happened, but it was kicked
Yeah.
right into the back of the Wildcats' back. So we probably need to give a shout out to Heartland Bank here.
Yeah, well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 already, like 12 times. But Heartland Bank, the strength of our bank lies in the relationships that give meaning to our work. At all times, we remain focused on what we do best, operating as a dependable community bank and delivering on our personal service commitment. Go Central City Wildcats. All right.
All right, we got
Looks
kickoff
like
team coming out here again, and
it does look like young Chris Hansen is bringing the tee out for his brother again.
Yep.
But here comes Jaden to kick.
I think that's something that they practice at home,
Might have been discussed at the
dinner table.
dinner table probably. It's like, hey, I'm going to need you to keep a hold of this. Nights like this, I'm going to use it a lot.
All right,
51 to 8.
looks like we've got Callan Messrich back along with Talon Driscoll for the Riverhawks.
Hansen has a date up for the Wildcats.
Here comes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he tried to bust that
Yeah,
one, and he hit off the side of his foot.
I think he was looking to try to kick
Yep.
it through the field goal uprights there, and just right off the side of his foot. It's going to go out of bounds at the 16-yard line. You would think they're just
Yeah. They'll take it at the 25. So they're going to take it, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the Riverhawk 25-yard line.
Carter McLaughlin running out to get the kicking tee.
Remind everybody we have a full
Good wheels on that
Good job,
kid.
little
please
Carter, even though he likes Iowa State.
so
We won't hold it against him too much.
Yeah, he's young. He's got
Yeah.
plenty of
Yeah,
time
we
to
got
smarten
plenty
up.
of time to convince him. All right, we've got Lee in the shotgun. Single receiver to the left, double to the right. They've got somebody going over the middle, and he can't catch it. 2 Wildcats right there. That was intended for Aiden Eichert. 2 Wildcats there. He wouldn't have went very far anyway, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
bring up 2nd down and 10.
Lee in the backfield with Driscoll. And it's handed off to Driscoll, and it's going to be Mackay and Christopher
Greif.
Greif with the stop.
Driscoll on the carry, brought down by
Gonna
number
get it
44.
maybe a yard on that.
Yep,
That'll
picks
bring
up a yard.
down and 8.
Looks like it'll be 3rd and probably about 3rd and 9, I'd say here.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Riverhawks with 4:50 remaining in the half.
We're going to have receiver split to the left, 2 to the right, 3 triple receivers to the right. Lee's looking to the left, and he is crunched, and that is
Lee goes down.
Favre.
Yeah,
And
Favre was there first,
yep,
and
Favre
Mackay
and
helped
then
finish him
Mackay.
off. But
And there is a flag, and that's got to be holding.
I don't.
It's got to be holding. I mean, that's a tackle. I didn't see anything illegal on the tackle.
Yep, there's a
Yeah,
hold.
holding.
They're going
on
to
that.
decline it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a loss of 7 on the play. Takes them back to the 20-yard line.
4th down.
Yep, makes it 4th down. That's perfect kind of penalty
Yeah.
to decline.
Yeah.
See if the punt team looks like the punt team is running out here. We'll see what we see.
Decline, that'll bring up 4th down for the
Ooh, Dashney is going to go back and field a punt.
Nice. Dashney had a touchdown run on
Yeah,
Monday night.
36-yard touchdown run for the sophomore.
Bob Zeller thinks he's funny. He's listening in, and
Ooh,
he sent us a mouse face icon. Ha ha, we're laughing. Not really. We need nose plugs.
God, it does stink up here.
I'm
You
gonna
can tell.
have to
You can
wash
tell
my
it was.
clothes when I get home.
You can tell it was in the 80s today, and there's dead animals up
Yeah.
here. It's,
I'm going to take a shower to get this mouse smell off me. All right, Wildcats are going to have it. Dashney didn't have a chance to show off his wheels there.
Yeah, looks like Josh Lindsay's in the game out here. We'll see if he's going to be in the backfield or nope. He's coming a wide out. We got Jaden Hansen and Aiden Klosterman in the backfield in the shotgun. Josh is out wide with Matt Klosterman as an eligible receiver off the left side. Nice run here. Aiden's got 5 yards untouched, tripped up, and he's going to fall forward for another 6.
Yep.
So
First
gain
down.
Gain of about 14 there for the senior. Real close to breaking that one, but as is, 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the half. Wildcats got the ball inside the 25-yard line of the Riverhawks.
We've got 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 51-8 is the score. Wildcats up. No, who we got in the backfield now?
Cash Weber.
Cash Weber.
Cash Weber had some wheels last game. He's going to take the direct snap, following Hansen up the middle. Oh, there was a
him up. Number
nice
62.
gap there for Cash, but right when he was putting the Jets on, he did a great job. It closed down. He did get a gain of 4, maybe 4.5. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Stephen Norum in on the stop there. So it looks like Cash staying in. Christopher Hansen splitting out. Is that Matt in there?
Yep, there goes Cash. He's going to cut it up.
Come on, Cash.
He's got
Oh.
not much. It looks like he gets about to the line of scrimmage. It's wrapped up by a couple of defenders.
Yeah. Maybe no gain or just a yard there, looks like. So it's going to be third down and I'd say 6 there.
Yep. No, we've scored on that play today, so I don't know where the blocking was, but Cash didn't have a chance to do much there.
Oh, good job by Cash.
Matt Klosterman's going to check in.
We're down to 1:30 here, so Wildcats kind of taking their time here.
Down to the 20-yard line, 3rd and 6. Hansen's going to take the snap, fake the handoff. He's got covered guys all over him. Gets the pass off to Chris Greif, and Greif's going to run it in for a 20-yard little pass and catch there to the fullback. Easton Valley made a nice read and saw the boot. Unfortunately, they didn't go with the receiver, and they all went to the quarterback, and that freed up Hansen to hit Greif in the flats, and Greif turned it upfield for another 20-yard run.
What did we say, 24-yard line?
24-yard line, I think, somewhere right in there.
This isn't official.
Yeah, we are officially not official. That's for sure. All right, we're going to tee it up here for extra point.
If someone edited our broadcast, they'd probably last about 20 minutes.
So
there it
looks
is.
like that's a 50-point lead for the Wildcats. You know, not that long ago, a 50-point lead was game over.
58-8 with 1:18 left here.
Seen some games in our day that ended at 50 points, and once that rule went into effect, it was game over. Thankfully, we get to still play a little bit of football. It's just sped up.
Got Chris Oldfather he's being tortured by having to be at the North Lynn game as a medic.
Get a score on that game.
What's the score, Chris? North Lynn, I'm not sure who they're playing tonight. Thanks for listening, and thanks for volunteering.
Yeah, it's homecoming up there tonight.
At North Lynn?
Yep. Oh, gosh, who is it? It's a...
All right, we got Farv Weber in doing the kicking duties now for the Wildcats. And Messrich and Driscoll back for the Riverhawks. And this is hits about the 10, bounces. It's going to be returned. There's Dashney slipping, getting to the outside. I'd have to say 44 is holding right there.
Oh, yeah, there was a bunch of holds, and there's finally
a flag. It was holding Christopher Hansen is 32. Christopher was trying to get around over there, and The kid just had him.
Yeah.
The ball is brought out to the 28 yard line, but I'm
Yeah, it's gotta
guessing
be
it's going back.
The flag's laying at about the
Yep,
25,
holding
so if we go 10 yards from
goes
there, it
back.
should be 15.
21-0 Northland's ahead at halftime.
Yep.
All right, so we've got 1:08 here left, so we'll probably get a couple plays off. The Riverhawks are going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Lee in the shotgun with triple receivers to the left, single to the right. They've got 3 linemen. This hasn't really worked very well for them, but number 6 was expecting to get hit. Did you see that? How he was turning and anticipating Callan Mesrich. Mesrich and Driscoll, the receivers, have both taken hard hits from the Wildcats, and so I have a feeling they've got a little.
They're hearing some
hidden,
footsteps.
but yeah, so
what
they're
was working so well at the beginning is.
Yeah, and.
Oh,
there's
pick
a
off, pick 6.
Is that Colton Brown?
No, I think
67.
it was Dayton Price.
Dayton Price.
Dayton Price read the screen pass and grabbed the screen pass as it tried to float over and
scores a touchdown.
Yeah, good defensive score. You always like to see a pick 6
by lineman.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
less.
Well, I think he was at linebacker on that play.
Oh, okay, yeah, he could have been off the line.
Either way, he was where he needed to be. As the line flew in, he read screen and followed the backfield over, and
so we've got Jaden's gonna come out and kick another extra point. And it is good.
60.
Two.
Did they hit each other?
Two Riverhawks, I think, ran into each other. They're both slow to get up.
They both dove to try to block a kick and then hit each other in the face. So 65-8 with 32 seconds to go in the half.
What do we got? 32 seconds?
Yep. You'd think you'd see one run by the Riverhawks and get out of here, but
you'd think.
8 for the Riverhawks, 65 for the Wildcats of Central City.
can't wait for you to do did you get that INT return stats?
Oh, shoot, I forgot to write that down.
I think it was 15 yards, but I don't know.
Yeah, they were on the 15. I'm going to run out of paper.
Well, this second half is going to go a lot faster. I guarantee you don't see 65 points. It's almost impossible to score. The first quarter, what would we have, 39?
Right.
So when the clock's not moving, that's a lot easier to do. So,
all right, here we go.
Second half, you're not going to see that.
Jaden's back in to kick off, and that's going to be almost out of the end zone.
Yeah,
there.
that hit the back line. That's a huge weapon to have when you can
do a touchback all the time. You take
team
a weapon
15,
away if you've got a team that can.
Well, last time the Riverhawks had the ball here, we scored a touchdown. So,
well, like you said, hopefully
if they
don't
run it to get out of it, they deserve to give up another defensive touchdown.
Yep.
But
32 seconds left here.
Yeah,
ball 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks, and they're in their shotgun, triple receivers to the right, single to the left. He's looking to the left. He's rolling to the left. He's going to chuck it, and it's going to turn around.
Picked off.
And it's picked off by
Aiden Klosterman.
And
he goes
just
down.
Slipped up there. I think.
Wow.
Yep.
I guess I don't understand what
How
they're
you're doing that.
Because now Wildcats got the ball on the 30-yard line.
But there's 10 seconds left, so it's hopefully the Wildcats just come out and take a knee here.
Yeah, so apparently it didn't change on possession.
No, there we go. All right. So that's weird, but
I didn't think it ran on change of possession, but
so anyway,
getting homered, I guess.
So at halftime, it is 65-8. maybe you could give a shout out to
Coach Myers is trying to get some answers on that one. Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat Sports. Come visit us at 59 North 4th Street in Central City or online at hbtbank.com and ask about ways to save, including CDs and savings accounts.
All right.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we would like
Oh,
to
That was
boy.
crazy.
Yeah.
So, if you're just joining us or if you've been listening late, we can give you an update that we have just one dead mouse count.
Only one confirmed
yeah,
found dead
one
mouse
for-
and definitely some more.
We can smell more, but we're just going to
Just
say
not gonna
one
look for 'em.
confirmed. And just, I'm keeping an eye out to make sure there aren't any live ones running around. So,
Oh yeah, look at all this down here, Karth. That's
I'm not
that's
even
not
gonna look.
that's not mud.
All right. We got, in the first quarter, Matt Klosterman got us started with a 50-yard TD run on the Wildcats' first possession, first play of the game. And then we got the ball back, and then Matt had a 65-yard TD, 65-yard rush for a touchdown. And then the next scoring play was a pass from Jaden Hansen to Aiden Klosterman for a touchdown. Then we had Matt take the handoff, and he went 34 yards and scored another touchdown. So in the first quarter, Matt Klosterman had 3 touchdowns. And then to round out the scoring for the first quarter, Christopher Greif took a direct snap, and he took it 28 yards for a touchdown. So we had 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, Aiden got us going with a 3-yard TD run. And then Aiden also had a 49-yard touchdown run. Then we had a nice play where Jaden rolled out and drew the defenders. He had 2 hanging on him, and he hit Christopher Greif wide open. And Christopher Greif took it in 24 yards then for that touchdown. So that's 2 touchdowns tonight for Christopher. And then to kind of round out the scoring here in the first half was Dayton Price with a pick 6 right here with what about 30 seconds left? Or they
Yeah.
were,
So a couple of interceptions in the last 32
yeah,
seconds
and then
of the
we
half.
just had an interception by Aiden Klosterman, but he got tripped up. And so that gives us a 65-8 halftime lead for the Wildcats.
Yep, it's defensively the Wildcats kicked off and had a 4-and-out, and
Yeah.
then on the next series, we scored in 2 plays, and then the next series, they were able to find a soft spot in that Wildcat defense. We had a couple of opportunities to make a play, make the tackle. We didn't. They got a big play and ended up, that's their lone score of the day. And really, the Cats have been dominant ever since.
Yeah.
Just
There was
one
the
broken
one scoring
play.
drive for the Easton Valley was a one of their little outs, and just kind of ran through some poor tackling and got down inside it was about the 2-yard line, and then was able to take it in. So
we said if we can match turnovers to their big plays, we're going to be
Yep,
okay. I
yep.
didn't count on scoring 58 points with the offense in one half, but we'll take it.
right.
I think we've seen 1 third down.
One of our usual listeners, Owen Hall, says we have it under control, getting his rest for hunting in the morning.
Yeah,
So
I don't
Owen's-
blame him.
Owen's getting ready to call it a night. I'd love to tell you good luck, but I'm not, Owen.
Yeah. So we got another 15 minutes and 53 seconds left. So if you need to go, let the dog out or
What
refill
makes
your
these
popcorn.
these halftimes so
Well,
long?
I don't know. They already did their homecoming
I
stuff.
know. Now they're doing, I think, like a Hall of Fame or something.
Is Bob Fearbach.
Yeah. Apparently there's an Easton Valley Hall of Fame.
Well, we can talk a little bit about some of the other sports that are going on and just some things at Central City. So the volleyball teams off to a really good start this year, and they were tied for first place. And last night they had a big match against Edco. Both teams were 4-0 coming into last night's contest, and got off to a great start. Wildcats were up, and they were, I think it was like 24-20, something like that. And we had a chance to serve to win that game. And unfortunately, we had a serving error and then kind of got rattled a little bit. And Edco ended up coming back and winning 26-24. Then the Wildcats just kind of struggled getting their momentum and mojo back, and they got beat the second game 10-25. And then they did get things figured out, and they really put a lot of pressure on Edco, and Wildcats came back and won game 3 25-22. Then they went to game 4. Wildcats won 25-23. And then in volleyball, when you go into that 5th game, you only play to 15, so there's a lot of pressure. There's not a lot of room for errors, yeah. Man, because in volleyball now you score on everything, and Wildcats got out by a couple points, but just volleyball is just such a weird game of momentum, and ended up, I forget what the final score was, 15 to, I can't remember what it was. I called the game last night, for God's sakes. You think I remember? I don't know. It was like 15-10 or 11, 12, something like that. Yeah. So really, really some great volleyball last night. So the Wildcats' first conference loss of the year, and they're going to be back in action next Thursday against North Lynn. And North Lynn and Central City are now tied for second place behind Edco. So it's going to be another big game on Thursday. So if you're not doing anything, come on out to the Wildcat gym and cheer on the Wildcats. They're having a really good season. It's fun to watch. There was some great volleyball last night, really long rallies. And I'll probably be there, hopefully, maybe, planning on calling the game. We'll see. And so anyway, that's volleyball is doing really well. The junior high girls tell me that they have one loss on the year. They got beat by Mac Valley, and so the 7th and 8th grade girls having a pretty good season. The junior high football boys, I think they're 0-3, if I'm not mistaken. They had one game canceled, so I think 0-3. They're small but mighty, and they're having fun and working hard. I see them out there practicing. And anyway, the junior high boys, and they have a game Thursday, Monday, and Thursday. So they have 3 games coming up in like the next 5 days or 7 days.
At Midland once,
yeah, Thursday, and then I don't remember.
Lone
at home, Lone Tree at home. And I'm not sure their last one. So they'll be on the road, but yeah, next a week from Monday, if you want to try to come out and catch a junior high football game. So there's that going on, and then we have cross country this year, and you know how I like to talk about running. Well, I'm coaching cross country, and we got Jack Stecker running, and he's first year doing cross country as a junior, and he's just been doing a phenomenal job. And he ran this past Monday at I don't know why, but Monday seems like about 2 months ago.
A few things have gone on since Monday.
So Jack, we went to North Cedar. I think I might have said that. We went to North Cedar. We were at the golf course in Loudon. So I don't know if you've ever golfed that course. It's a nice little course. And,
in the middle of nowhere.
Well, yeah, Loudon's in the middle of nowhere. And Jack ran there, and he ended up getting 5th place, and ran his 5K, which is 3.1 miles. He ran it in 18 minutes and 58 seconds, and so he was pretty excited about that. I was really excited for him, and so that's the second time that he's medaled this year at a cross-country meet. So he's got his next meet is going to be on Tuesday, when they're going to go up to Manchester to the golf course up there, Hart Ridge or something like that, I think it's called.
Well, it's not Pin Oak.
No. And I don't know if any of you golf fans have been there, but anyway.
I fish by Pin Oak Golf Course in
this
Manchester.
one's Hart Ridge, I think.
So that must be the north.
Yeah, you
north
go
side of
through town and then you go out that way. And so Jack's going to be running up there on Tuesday. And then actually, if there's anybody who would love to come out and cheer Jack on, we're actually at North Lynn on a week from tomorrow, Saturday morning. And so that's the closest that we've been for a cross-country meet. And they're pretty fun to watch. So if you've not ever experienced one, it's kind of a fun thing to see. The kids are really give their efforts, and since we're talking about dead mice tonight, I guess I can say that the kids give such good efforts that a lot of time you see some pukers at the end, but the kids are out there busting their butts, and so it's a fun thing to watch. So Jack's been having a good season, and so we've been having a lot of positive things going on. As far as with volleyball, cross country, and football, so it's kind of fun to see when the work that the kids are putting in kind of pays off.
We still got 9 more minutes.
What?
I know. I think the clock went backwards.
I think the clock's going backwards. For God's sakes, are we going to
Mice
play
probably
football
chewed
or
on
what?
some wires
Yeah,
and
no
crossed some
doubt.
wires.
We got to get out of here. Now we got the band out here, I guess.
I'm just going to stick my head out the window because I can't. I don't know how much longer I can handle the smell. Well, I suppose.
I don't know what else we can talk about. People are going to be like, "Oh my God, get them off the off the radio."
We want to see football too.
I know, no kidding. Yeah. So anyway, football. I think next week we're going to be at Lone Tree, so we'll be on the road again next Friday. Then we'll be home after that, and that's probably going to be senior night. Is that going to be one of the last? As far as regular season, I think that's scheduled to be the last home regular season game. We play at Lone Tree next week, so then we have a home game, and then do we have 2 home games in a row? I don't know I don't know. I can probably look it up here, maybe.
Yeah, we just have 3 games. 3 games to go because 8-game schedule, and you get your one extra on the playoffs. Or if you're not making the playoffs,
right.
You get whatever you want for that 9th game.
But I mean, I'm thinking, who do we have? We have Midland.
We got Midland
at home, right?
And then Lone Tree on the road.
And then is that it?
I think that's it.
We're 4-1.
And then tonight would make
5-1.
That's 6 plus those 2 is 8 games. Just go down. Just go down. It'll be in the upcoming. Well.
Yeah, Lone Tree and then Midland. So we've got tonight's game, and then we'll be at Lone Tree next Friday, and then the following Friday on the October 13th will be the last regular season home game, and that'll be senior night. So if you can listen to us. We'll be announcing, but you'd probably rather come and watch.
Should really come check them out. They're fun to watch.
Definitely. And so come out and watch the Wildcats on the on that last night. And then I don't know if we'll know going into that game yet any playoff implications. It'll probably all have to be after that game. Seeing how things play out with other teams and stuff like that, but maybe a home game. Maybe
if we win out, we'll have a home game for sure.
Okay, so technically
probably 2 rounds. I would
technically
guess.
You have potentially 2 more chances to see the Wildcats at home. But anyway, so that's kind of the schedule with that. Volleyball, like I said, they're going to be home next Thursday against North Lynn, but they do have a couple other games, and then they'll be hitting into their conference tournament probably in a couple weeks. The Tri-Rivers does a conference tournament before the start of the state tournament, the postseason play. So hopefully the Wildcats will be vying for contention on that tournament, the Tri-Rivers Volleyball Conference tournament. So there's that to go forward here. Like I said, Jack's running Tuesday, and then he's going to be Saturday at Northland, and then we go to Midland for our conference meet. That's at, I think, the first Thursday or second Thursday maybe of October. I can't remember. But anyway.
We should just get in the chat. Maybe nobody's even listening anymore.
No,
we don't have to
we
just
got
keep.
15 people.
Oh.
We're entertaining 15 people.
Well, they don't get active in the chat. We're done.
So anyway, yeah, so we got, and then Jack has a conference cross-country meet at Wyoming at Little Bear. Have you ever golfed that?
Little Bear in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yes, I have,
Yeah.
with your old coach, buddy.
Oh, Mr. Park?
Mr. Park.
You golfed with him?
Well, he's been, I
No.
consider it golfing if I step on the
No.
premises and he's there.
He's
when
always
I-
in the clubhouse. You
he's-
can't even call that. That's like this is his second home.
I think he has his own chair.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen him every time I've been
Oh,
to
yeah.
Little Bear. He's been
Oh,
in the
yeah.
clubhouse. So
Yeah, so that's my old stopping grounds, and so that's where the conference cross-country meet will be, and then we'll find out. Actually, we should find out sometime this next week where we're going to do our state qualifying meet. I have a feeling it might be at Northland because I saw that Northland put in to host. So that'll be kind of fun. Jack will have an opportunity to run twice on a course. I don't know how much that can't hurt.
yeah, I would think if you know where you're.
Yeah, a little bit, and know where the ruts and the different things, and just have a little bit of a comfort level. So we got kind of getting into that postseason, and we've got an opportunity to. We have an opportunity to kind of have some of our teams make win a few games. Football could make a little run into the playoffs, hopefully, get down to the Dome. Volleyball's having a nice season, and then I don't know. We'll just see. I'm not going to say Jack can't do it, but he's done really well for his first cross-country season. So the Wildcat guys are over there. They're throwing the football around. They're ready to get going again here. We're getting ready to go here. And Rob Pangburn thinks he's funny because he just sent us a mouse face.
No, he's
Rob,
here.
you come over here and stand in this little rinky-dink room, and I'm going to send you a mouse icon.
Well, if you guard the headsets, I'll go stick it on his truck.
Yeah. Maybe we can put it in Parker's helmet.
Oh.
All right, so what do we got? How much time do we have
still
for
got
God's
3
sakes?
minutes. I don't think because
Okay, get out there and
the
warm up.
band's still out there. They haven't hit the mandatory warm-up time yet. So,
We don't need to warm up.
I mean, I feel like another half hour, but
Oh, jeez.
and it's going to be
One thing I will throw out there for people who are listening, the nice thing about our
the dance team's coming out.
Oh,
now.
seriously? Oh my gosh. 3 people.
No, there's a few more hidden back. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, a 3-person dance team.
They got
Right.
a minute 50.
One nice thing about our broadcasts is you can go on to our YouTube page, and all of these are automatically saved. And so if for whatever reason you'd want to go back and listen to any of the broadcasts from this year or last year or the year before, they are saved, and you can always go back and re-listen. If you have a family member who was participating and you want to hear. So I know some people like to do that. And if you didn't know, now you do. So we've got a 3-person dance team out here.
Well, this
And,
halftime goes another 40 minutes. Maybe I'll just listen in tomorrow morning at the rest of this game.
The Easton Valley, okay, and the music just stopped and they're done. Oh, that's embarrassing.
There, they're getting back on step now.
Easton Valley football team is on the sidelines, and Wildcats are getting ready to head over.
So clock says 25 seconds to go here, but dancers are still dancing. We'll see if we get to football here.
I feel like this halftime is longer than the first half.
This was a very long halftime.
Is that even legal?
Well, they probably don't. Why would they? I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Should have been a continuous clock halftime.
Yeah. Well, the clock says 0, and they're still dancing. So there's the 3-minute warm-up session coming. So we'll get these dancers off, and the stretching can start, and we'll be playing football hopefully in 3 minutes. We'll see. At least both teams are back out at the field, so it looks like we're going to see some football. Now the little kids are running around with the Wildcat flag. I can't tell, but it looks like it's Georgia Welton and they're saying the cheer team didn't get to perform. Don't put more time on. No, we're just going to give the cheerleaders a hand and just got to speed it up, guys.
All right, so
we're going to be playing football in a minute 50.
And I believe the Wildcats are going to be on offense first.
I would have to think because I think we deferred.
Yep.
I don't think we would say we want to kick off again. But you never know. $1:31 left. Looks like we're going to be going right to left.
All right, what do we got going on here?
108. 108. It's like Matt Klosterman, Aiden Klosterman, Kinnick Weiss, Josh Lindsay. I can't tell who else is out there. Maybe Chris Hansen. Those are the only numbers I can read. Dashni Munikazi. Here comes Max Arthur. And I think that's all 8 of the kick return gentlemen. Riverhawks
I think the same ones that have been pretty much on kick return for.
Well, we used to have Jaden in the front row.
I think that was just sometimes for like if we thought it was going to be
it could be the hands team. Can't remember who that first home game we thought.
That was against
Winfield Mountain.
Yeah, we had
their kicker was kind of a.
Yeah, he was kicking those. So
pooch
yeah, this
kicker.
looks like the normal people that we have out there. So I had Matt Klosterman up on the mic with me for just a little bit last night with the volleyball game. I asked him if he wanted to do the play-by-play, but he didn't want to embarrass himself, he said. All right, so we are getting ready to have some football here. We've got. There we go.
And it's going to be a short kick. Looks like it's going to be fielded by Aiden. Oh, nice wedge there. Aiden's going to get through. One guy to beat. Oh, and he gets wrapped.
Oh, what did he do?
I think he was
trying to
think he was
throw it
to
to
pitch
Josh.
it to Josh, but Josh
just like let it hit him.
Yeah.
God. Not the best idea by Aiden Klosterman there. Luckily, his knees were down and he was going down before he thought of doing that.
All right, looks like we've got Dashni.
Dashni's going to be in.
Dashni's in with Hansen in the back. Looks like the normal line heading up here. I can't quite tell who's at fullback. It might be Chris Hansen.
Got Caleb Ofer in at on the offensive line there, and Mackay. And who is that?
I think that's Chris Hansen at
Christopher
fullback.
Hansen at the fullback.
And it's going to go to Dashni. He's following Jaden. Lots of running room. This one's
He's going to get his
gone.
100 yards tonight.
There he goes.
There
He's going to be long and untouched.
Okay, where were we at?
44 44 yards. That's his career long.
44. All right, I'm going to take you on that.
So a minute had already come off. A minute 4 seconds already. We ran one play.
40 yarder?
Yep. 44 yarder.
Oh, 44.
71 to 8.
He had a 30-yard run, I think, Monday.
36.
Oh, 36 was it? Yeah, so that's his career long. Good job, Dashney.
Yeah, he had some wheels going there.
Yeah, he did. He turned and saw the hole. I like that. He took off, and he saw it. He turned it up right away, and he was through the hole and gone.
It really helps when you can run your quarterback as a lead blocker.
Yeah.
And the kick is up and looks good to me.
Yep.
And the officials agree, 72 to 8. It's interesting. It's a change of possession. The clock's not running like it did right before half when you threw 2 interceptions in the last 30
well,
seconds.
they scored though. I wonder if it's just a maybe it's a score and not technically the change of possession. I wonder.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I haven't had to look at that rule in a long time, so usually I don't care about those kinds of things. But when you're still throwing the ball with 30 seconds to go in the half, down 50, I guess whatever happens, happens.
All right, so we've got, just as in the first half, I think we've got Driscoll and Messrich back for the Riverhawks to return.
Like Hanson's going to boot this one. So maybe he just needed a little break there because he's going to kick this one. Looks like Dashney and Chris Hansen.
Will tee it up for the Wildcats.
Brandon Hennick, Chris Greif, Josh Lindsay, Kinnick Weiss, and Nolan Gates. And the kicker, Jaden Hansen. There's the kick. It's going to be fielded about the 5-yard line. Good coverage here by the Wildcats. They're going to force him out of bounds at Dashney. Yeah.
Yep.
Dashney
with the stop.
Gets his 44-yard run and then tackles the ball carrier on the kickoff.
So the Riverhawks are going to have it 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line. We got Lee in the shotgun, triple receivers to the right, single to the left there. And they're going to do that reverse again.
This time he's just going to run it.
Yep.
And he
instead of throwing it. Yep.
I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage or
that's
not.
That's Jaden and Christopher Greif.
Chris Greif really stopped the play and kind of let Jaden pursue. And
that was Callan Messrich who ended up getting that on the double reverse. No gain, maybe just a tad loss there. So it brings up 2nd and 10, we'll say. Now they're doing 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They're keeping somebody in the backfield to help block. They're going to throw. Dayton. It was low. Dayton Price was all over that again.
Yeah, I thought he might get his second pick of the ball game, but
it
was just not a well-thrown ball, so he had to
way
lay
low.
out.
So we're up. Brings up 3rd and 10 here for the Riverhawks from their own about 20-yard line in between there. Again, Wildcats, if you're joining us, are up 72 to 8.
Good pressure. Here comes.
Yep. And it's going to be a
another
pick.
Interception by Nolan Gates.
Pass was intended to Justin Websfenning, and
gets about 5 on the interception, and
he picked
Wildcats
it off and
going to take over at the 33-yard line of the Riverhawks.
And we got some Kinnick Weiss is coming in, Caleb Ofer, we got Colton Welton.
Was that our 3rd interception of the night or 4th?
3rd.
Aiden got one. Did Aiden get
3rd.
one?
Yeah, but that's just 3. Dayton.
Dayton.
Dayton, Aiden, and now him.
Oh, Nolan.
Yeah.
I thought there was one more in there.
No, I think there's one we should have had, but we didn't. Dashney.
All right, Dashney's in. There's going to be a direct snap to Chris.
No, I think that's – is that Christopher
32,
or was it 31?
Oh, it is 31.
Max Arthur.
31 and 32. It's hard to tell from up here. But right now they're switching out. Chris is coming in.
Yep.
So 32's in.
Carried down into the 30.
Number 2, Cash Weber's coming in.
Yep.
Jaden Hansen still at quarterback.
That'll bring up second down for the Wildcats.
Direct snap to
Chris Hansen.
Chris, and he's brought down that, but after he picks up the first down, he
Yeah.
had a good burst there and had it. And
Yeah, he
he
got about
got-
8
yeah,
or 9 yards there.
On the stop.
Wildcats
yeah, they
get it
said
down
second and 7, so he got a first down plus some. So good run by Christopher.
2-yard line. RB first and 10 for the Wildcats.
So I think Max is back in.
Oh.
And it's a fumble. And it's just nobody. Well, I think the Riverhawks might have got it. I think that was Max Arthur. He think he was,
Recovered by
That's
Riverhawks.
going to be a Riverhawk.
yeah, it's kind of low, but I think Max was looking up to see where he wanted to go before he secured the ball. Kinnick's saying he had the ball, but doesn't realize that they gave it to.
21 where the Riverhawks will take
Doesn't
over
realize that
first
they
and
gave it
10.
to Easton Valley. So Easton Valley's going to come up on their own 21. This is where they had it here originally. And they're going to hand it off.
Oh,
And
they
there's a
fumble
fumble.
it. And that's
And
Wildcats.
we got it.
Can't tell who that is.
is
22.
Matt. Is that
That's
Matt?
Matt, yeah,
You
Matt
got
Klosterman
Yep,
got it.
Matt Klosterman on trading off fumbles here.
So, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Wildcat ball. Actually, we gained a couple yards on the fumble.
Yeah. We
Fumbles
got
back and forth. So, what do we got? New center in there. Is it 70, 71? I don't know who that
no,
is.
we don't have a 71 on our program.
No. And it's going
That's
to be a direct snap to Chris
Christopher.
Hansen. Looks like we got a full JV squad in here.
Chris Hansen.
Which is
Colton Welton out there. Christopher's counting, seeing if he needs to stay in or not.
no, not a full JV squad because Jaden Hansen's still out there.
There goes
There
Cash.
goes Cash Weber, and he's going to get a
Yes.
touchdown.
That was off the 24-yard line, wasn't it?
Was
he at
22-yard line?
22, so Cash. That's his first varsity touchdown, huh?
I think he got one last week.
Oh, did he?
So that's going to bring the PAT squad back in. So JV runs 2 plays that series and gets a 30-yard touchdown or 22-yard touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
78-8.
Hansen on for the point after attempt.
That was a fumbled snap, and Jaden's going to just run it.
It's nothing.
And then, nope, he's going to get tackled right before. Looked like his head hit the pylon, but the ball didn't quite get there. So,
Nope.
2-point conversion is no good, 78-8.
5:35 left here in the third quarter.
Extra point snap was a little low, bounced
went
right in
right.
front of Aiden, and
I think the
Aiden got his hands on
Yeah.
it, but it probably hit the panic button and flipped it back to Jaden. And
seen some kind of a couple slips out there. Aiden slipped, and then Cash or somebody else kind of slipped, and so I don't know if there's a little moisture out there, maybe.
it might be getting a little dewy out
yeah,
there.
so you never.
Looking at the windows,
Yeah.
hard to tell because you
Yeah,
can't see out
see.
them.
But there could have just been. You never know. So anyway, we'll play on here with 5:35 left in third quarter, 78-8. And Jaden stays in to do the kicking. And that kickoff is going to go high at about the 2-yard line. And he's got it out. And there's
Nice tackle by Brandon Hennick.
Brandon Hennick ran down in his lane and stayed there. And brings down,
number 6.
yep,
Is that-
Callan Messrich. And we're about right back where the Riverhawks had the ball when they fumbled. That's at about right at the 20-yard line. So we've got Lee coming back in. And Lee is going to go up under center. They've got a fullback and a tailback, and they've got one split out to the left, and they have motion. And this time he's going to roll out to his left, and he throws it, and now,
Oh, we had 2 Wildcats all over that.
Dashney made a great read on the ball and came in. I thought he was going to get it, but it went right through his hands, popped up.
Looked like it went right off his shoulder pads and then bounced over to Nolan. And
Nolan was right there, and he just couldn't make the catch. So 2 Wildcats had a great opportunity.
yeah, it just kind of ping-ponged
yeah,
around there.
Yeah, tip drill.
Yep.
But that brings up 2nd down.
Good
10.
defense, though, because there wasn't much to throw to. And
No. 2 split to the left, 2 to the right. And he's looking to the left, and there's the little out route, but nothing's there.
Lee's pass goes incomplete, intended for Reichert. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Riverhawks.
So we got 3rd down and 10. So we've got 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Lee's in the backfield. That looked like procedure. It looked like he ran forward.
Oh,
So
Hennick
Brandon
had him
Hennick had him locked up, but he got away, and there's a long pass completion to nice job by
Dashney was able to run him
Dashney
down.
to run him down. He got caught on that, and then he did run him down. That was complete to Messerich.
Jaden Hansen hit Messerich about the 20-yard line. He didn't go down, and Dashney was able to get on him, but it's a long gain for the
It was a big play. We said that Messerich was averaging 20 yards on his catches. So
that was tough because Hennick had the quarterback
he
wrapped up and spun him around, and
Yep.
I think everybody kind of stopped because they thought he was going down, and the receiver kept running and was able to get in behind the defense there as the quarterback got away. There's a handoff up the middle, and he is going to be in
for a touchdown.
Yep. Driscoll gets the 8-yard run for a touchdown.
So that's going to, is there a flag? Nope. So that's going to be a touchdown for the Riverhawks. And they'll go for 2 here. And the pass is incomplete by Lee.
So 2-point conversion is no good.
So it's 78-14 with 2:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. Riverhawks will be kicking off to the Wildcats. All right. We've got our regular kickoff return team here. Aiden Klosterman and Matt Klosterman back deep.
Josh and Max, Dashney, and Kinnick are in the front line. Chris Hansen and Chris Greif are the next line.
We've got some injuries piling up here for the Easton Valley. Got one guy, I think he's got cramps over there. Beth, is that Beth or is that?
Yeah, that's Beth.
Beth's back over on their side. She was working on their homecoming king earlier, and I don't see him on the sideline, so I don't know if they took him someplace.
Yeah, he may have went and
he was banged up, and now she's back over here looking at, looks like maybe Justin Whoops-Fenning, and so Lee's going to do the kicking duty. I feel like he did not kick off earlier, but Lee is going to do the kicking for Easton Valley right now. And it's a little squibber, and it goes right to Josh.
Trying the onside kick, down 64 points.
Yep.
That's
So Josh falls down that, and the Wildcats will have the ball on their own, 38-yard line it looks like? 37-yard line? Maybe we should give a shout-out to Heartland Bank. Well, we can wait, I guess. Here, it looks like they're coming out, getting ready to rock and roll.
Hudson Welton's checking in, first time tonight. So he's going to replace Hanson, QB duties. Probably a good move getting the senior out of there. We need him later in the year. We don't need him in a game up 64.
Dashney
Dashney's going to get
tiptoeing around there a little bit.
Couple
Didn't
yards
really
there.
Have much.
Really hurts his yards per carry.
Yeah,
He's
no
averaging,
kidding.
touchdown every touch, but
Yeah,
two more coming in. So
What happened? What happened to their Harleys down there?
yeah, I think the Harleys had enough. Cooper McLaughlin checks in, and Hudson Welton are in the back. Tight formation for the Cats. Direct snap to Hudson.
That's
It's Cash Weber.
Yeah. And Cash is about no gain there.
Well, about a yard.
Good hard run.
3rd and 6 for the Wildcats.
Looks like we've got on the line, we've got Jarek Brandenburg, Caleb Ofer.
Colton Welton, Kinnick Weiss, Chris Hansen's at fullback.
I don't know who 71 is. Did we decide who 71 is? He's not on our program.
I wonder if it's somebody that got switched their jersey
I don't
number.
know, but it was a direct snap to Chris Hansen, and he picked up about 2 or 3, so it's going to be 4th down and about 5?
4th and 5 looks like.
So, and the ball is at the Riverhawk 38-yard line. So
Well,
Wildcats.
Here comes another Riverhawk off holding his head.
I know. They've got an ice pack on one down here, and he's holding his head.
Looks like the punt team's coming
Yep.
in.
Jaden. We've got 1, 2, 3,
I don't even know
4.
who's on the punt team. I don't feel like we've
Well,
punted
and we've
since-
only got 5 guys out there, so I'm not sure what's going on. They're going to wait. We are just about to the end of the 3rd quarter. And somebody called a timeout with
Yeah.
12 seconds left.
Well, Wildcats
I think
they let the time run down, and they're gonna
yeah,
took a timeout, and now
Yeah.
they'll
punt.
punt.
So we're at 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, 78-14. Wildcats are up. Maybe we can get that Heartland Bank.
Whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for local decisions and fast, efficient service.
We want to give a big shout out to Heartland Bank. They do a lot more than just promote or sponsor this. They do help with in some other areas of the school with other activities. So we're very appreciative of the relationship we have with them. So the Wildcats, looks like they have 8 guys out here on the field now. Jaden Hansen's going to do some punting.
Freshman snapper, long snapper, is Hudson Welton. That's a nice boot there by Hansen. They're going to muff it on the half-inch yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
Whoa. So he missed out on the never fair catch it
inside the 10-yard line.
He fair caught it with his
at the goal line.
Well, I feel like his feet were in the end zone.
I know.
And then he dropped the fair catch too on top
so
of it.
that's where he dropped it in
Somehow
fair territory.
the ball stayed in play.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Riverhawk ball on the 1 inch
line.
Phew, you just let that go. Nothing worse could have happened.
Yeah.
Oh, are they going to?
It's
quarter. They're going to switch
end of
ends.
the quarter. So it's after the 3rd quarter here, it's Wildcat 78, Easton Valley 14. So we are 1 quarter to go. Obviously, we're in a continuous clock situation.
Yep.
And and we start the 4th quarter, man. The Riverhawks are going to be snapping it from about as close as you can get to the goal line without it being.
Yeah, I think you got to go QB sneak on this.
Yeah, no kidding.
There is no room for error.
Everybody, please hold to your seats at the end of the ball game because we are going to allow our cheerleading, who have put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into their performance,
All right, 78-14. 12 minutes. Well, I'd say 12 minutes of football, but there's not 12 minutes of football left. There's, I don't know, 6 minutes of football left because every incomplete pass, Easton Valley's still throwing the ball around, so it takes a minute each time you pass it because if it's not caught, it rolls. And
all right, so
not going to see a ton of time here, but.
So we'll see here what Easton Valley does with the 1 foot line. I'd say it's about the 1 inch line. And he's up under center, like you said. You almost have. No, he's going to turn around and hand it off. And I don't think he got out of.
No call yet, but there it is.
There it is. Safety.
Couldn't
Braxton
tell who got
Davis,
it, Davis.
Well, he's the first one to call the safety. I couldn't tell. Oh, Kinnick Weiss is coming up off the bottom of the pile, so there was a couple Wildcats there. I mean, I get you have nothing to lose, I guess, but at least give yourself a chance and do a quarterback sneak, and you might have gotten a couple yards versus the safety. But anyway, so now Easton Valley is going to, well, Wildcats here. Yeah, so there's the 2 point 2 points.
Safety, yep.
Yep.
So they're gonna.
And then
we're gonna return. Probably a hands team.
Yep. And don't.
Should be up here. Yeah.
Do they have the opportunity? They can punt or kick, right? Or do they just have to now kick? I don't know if that changed.
Well, you don't see a lot of punts anymore, but.
So we're gonna have a kickoff from the 15-yard line by Easton Valley.
We need to move up another 5.
Yeah,
there,
here comes
we're
Dash,
figuring
and he's
it out.
like, "Come on, move up."
Don't see a lot of safeties in 8-man.
So we got Matt, and Josh, and Jaden, and Dashney, and the first line, Mackay and Christopher Greif, Christopher Hansen.
Our lone man deep's Aiden. So they onside last time. We'll see what they give us here. Looks like it's going to be a long kick. It's going to go nice kick by them. It's going to go out of bounds.
Go out of bounds. So
at about the 10-yard line. So we're probably playing football from the 25.
Yep.
So penalty stops the clock.
There's a penalty flag up here, so I don't know if there was some pushing and shoving, but right at midfield.
Oh, so
they
two penalties,
also threw the flag up there. It's going to be Wildcat football because if that was any kind of a personal foul, it's a dead ball.
What if it marches them back and you got to re-kick from kick off your own end zone?
All right,
Still
so
waiting on the calls out
Nobody's done anything.
We know the back line is.
Well, now he's picking up and he's throwing it at the 30-yard line.
So you wonder if that's a hold or a block in the back here, but. So they're going to go with a personal foul on Matt Klosterman, a late hit on a kick that was out of bounds. So instead of starting with the ball at the 25, we're going to move her back, and we're going to have it at the 12-yard line. Yep. So you make a good play, you get a safety, and then you follow it up with
a bonehead play.
Yep.
So
it's probably about time to start running for every unsportsmanlike conduct penalty you get.
No kidding.
So it looks like Cash Weber is going to get a little bit of running room. He's going to gain
it's up to the 20.
7 yards. Second and 4 for the Wildcats. It's 20-yard, just shy of the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. It's still, now we got
Hudson Welton in there.
Dashney, he's going to run a little counter. A little bit of running room.
Hudson picks up a couple yards.
Looks to me like first down, yep. Officials are waving it on.
Good run by Hudson. So now Cash and That Cooper McLaughlin are coming in. Cash Weber and Cooper McLaughlin. Wildcats putting a nice little drive together here, the JV players.
Yeah, they scored on the last one.
Yep.
Looks like a snap to Cooper, and he's going to throw one
Nice
deep. He's got
pass.
Kinnick. Oh.
What? No, it was Kinnick. Kinnick didn't even look like he was going for the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing there. Kinnick was open.
Yeah,
and
Kinnick was
he
behind
didn't
the defense.
adjust.
He
It's
just
like he
didn't-
just
yeah.
kept going, and he didn't adjust that the ball was off to the side a little bit. There was a Easton Valley player who didn't really fall for the,
Yeah,
and
little
he
play
was
action
in,
pass
yeah,
there.
and was in Cooper's face a little bit, and made it harder that he couldn't get his feet set. So nice little play. 80-14 with 10 minutes to go.
There goes Dashney. He's going to get a run to the left side. Great block by 32.
Just run.
And
Here
now he's
we
going to
go.
cut it back this way. He's got more room. He's across the 40, down to the 30, and taken out of bounds about the 28-yard line.
Nice run by Dashney. Picks up a first down for the Wildcats.
Was that six? Was that? I'm trying to think. I think that was Jarek over there that got himself a pancake.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Jarek is 65. There's this. Oh, just about.
Little pop
Cooper
pass
McGill,
there.
yeah, just
I was
good
trying to,
defense.
trying to watch the line. I got to get back to my
Yeah.
calls. We got the ball. Pass was intended for Chris Hansen. Well defended.
Yeah, it was pretty well defended, but
It was still
still there a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe. You know, just
all right. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. There's another pass. This one's going to be from Welton. It is
Complete.
completed.
to Christopher Hansen.
Chris Hansen does make the catch on this one. It's going to be a gain of 5.
4 or 5. Nice job by Hudson to get that away because he did have a defender in his face.
Yep. So 3rd and 6. Cash and Cooper in the backfield.
Along with Chris Hansen.
And it's going to go right to Chris, and he's got a few
Go, push
yards
him.
here. Keep going.
Looks like he's going to be just
Yeah, he's
short.
going to be short. It's going to be fourth and a long 2.
So we got 8 minutes here to go in the fourth quarter.
That's going to bring up 4th and about 2 for the Wildcats.
80-14. Direct snap to Dashney.
Dashney's-
Spins one way, turns around,
He's going to get himself a touchdown.
and Dashney's going to take it in for a touchdown.
4th down.
Where were we
and
were at?
That's a 22-yarder. I don't know what Dash has got, but I said he's going to get a 100-yard game coming up. I said it week 1 or week 2, but
Well, that's 66 yards.
just from scoring plays.
Just these last two, his 2 scoring plays. And he doesn't have 100 yet. He's getting
No.
close.
So the PA team, half the varsity guys have their helmets off. They can't find their stuff, but we might get ourselves a PAT kicked here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we got 8 now. And the kick is up
No
and
good.
no good.
No good.
86-14 with 7:45 to go.
For the Riverhawks, 86 for the Wildcats.
All right, so the Riverhawks will be sending players back deep. And see who they're sending out. I think you'd send Farv out, let him get. Oh, Jaden's out there to kick off, I guess.
Is this Mackay on the kicking kickoff?
I don't
He
know
hasn't
what
been on
Mackay's.
kickoff yet, has he?
Mackay, Nolan's back out there, Kinnick, Josh, Christopher Hansen, Matt, and
Hanson has it teed up.
Brandon Hennick. So
Kick is up.
and it's fielded, and he's bringing it up the right-hand side and gets shoved out of bounds. I think that's Matt Klosterman.
Takes it over the 20, over the 25.
I think that was Callan Messrich.
10 for the Riverhawks.
So Riverhawks will go 1st and 10
remaining.
on their own 20-yard line. A little better field position than the last time they had it. Looks like Lee still at quarterback. They've got 2 receivers split to the left. And they're going to pitch it to the right. And there's a little hole right there. And good little run brought down by 60 and 12. Parker Pangburn
got his helmet.
and Cruz Palmer in on the stop. Picked up about 7 on that, so it'll be second and 3 for the Riverhawks. Runner in motion, Lee's in the backfield, hands off, up the middle. And Cash is going to try to do his best to run him down, but there's going to be a touchdown by Talon Driscoll.
Well, I guess the Wildcats will get the ball back again.
Yep.
Haven't seen a lot of subs out of.
Nope, Lee is in the backfield, and he hands it off, and
He's going to be in for the 2-point conversion.
yep, that's good. So
2-point conversion is good.
scores 86-22 now. 6:15 left here in the fourth quarter.
Remaining is 22 for the Riverhawks, 86 for the Wildcats.
Wildcats are anticipating an onside kick, so it looks like they're bringing out looks like they've got Dashney and Jaden. Matt is up there, and Josh. We've got Mackay out there, and Chris Greif and Christopher Hansen, and then back deep is Aiden. So we'll see what happens here. Now we're going back. I think this is their normal kicker, Jeremy Wepsfenning. I think he was cramping up the last time when they had Keegan Lee, the quarterback kick. So he's going to be kicking off from the 30, and we'll see what they do here.
Weissman has it teed up. Holstroman is deep.
And they're going to
There's
go
the
for the
onside.
onside kick, and it
Gets out of bounds.
bounds. Otherwise, it almost worked. It bounced right over.
Right
The
over Dashney and
yeah,
Mackay.
right
Well,
over-
it was right past Dashney,
Yeah,
but
over
Mackay was the
Mackay.
next one.
Yeah, went right over his shoulder. So luckily the ball went out of bounds, so the Wildcats will take it.
It was touched by the Wildcats
I don't think it was touched by the Wildcats, but
and rolled out of bounds.
they're going to say it was touched, so 5 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock.
Doesn't matter if it was touched or not. It went out of bounds.
No, you'd think this would be
Remaining in the ballgame.
Yep.
the last possession here for the Cats.
All right. So we've got Josh Lindsay and Hudson. And I think that's Christopher over there. So it goes to Josh. Josh gets brought down, runs up the back of his blocker
Yeah,
there.
he ran and tried to run over the blocker and the tackler, and they
yeah.
all three fell down. Does pick up two there. Still not sure who this 71 is out there.
I'm trying to think of who that looks like.
Trying to think that would be backup center.
He's
Mystery player. So
yeah.
there goes Cash
Cash.
Weber. He's got a little hole. He's going to get close to the first down,
Yep.
maybe just
About
a yard or
two
two
or
short.
Yep. Trying to think of who that is.
Cash Weber on the carry, brought down by Driscoll and Messi. That'll bring up third down and about 3.
3rd and 3 with 4:30 to go here. We got Hudson in there
There's
this
a
time.
direct snap to Chris Hansen,
Yep.
and he's going to pick up the first down.
Drags Riverhawks for a couple more yards, so he needed 3, probably got 5.
4:13 left as the clock runs. Got to wait for the chain crew to get set before the Wildcats can move, so
Looks like,
another 20 seconds are coming off the clock.
looks like Cash and Cooper, Cash Weber and Cooper McLaughlin check in. And is that Christopher in there? Yep, and it's going to be a handoff to Cooper. He's being chased down. He throws the ball.
Kinnick Weiss has got a catch, and he's going to have a touchdown.
And so that was from the, about 30. It was the 37-yard line.
Ah,
So
71 could be Max Wrecker, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's who it is.
Why is Max not on the...
I bet that could be who it is. 43-yard touchdown. Cooper to Kinnick. Luckily, I don't know if Weiss is listening, but luckily it hit Kinnick in the head. Then it bounced into his hands first rather than just hitting him in the hands.
So that makes it 92-22. Still have 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go. If Easton Valley leaves the varsity in and scores against our JV, we would have potentially the ball back again.
Yeah, hopefully we can take it, make it. Tell them instead of running for a long touchdown to fall down and then to try to keep the clock moving here.
So we kicked an extra point, right? So
Yep.
93-22.
Yep.
Need one more out here. We got 7 on there. Here we're gonna go Cruz Aris in on kickoff, or Cruz Aris. Jeez, that'd be wrestled for you and I 10 years ago. Cruz Palmer.
Yeah, he's out there. Yeah, he was in on that one stop. So
They do spell their name.
looks like we got Favre doing the kicking duties here, and he's squibs that one down. It hits.
Oh, somebody better pick that up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and no, the Wildcats,
the Wildcats
got
get it.
God.
Nobody from Easton Valley tried to get the ball, and the Cats ran
I think
down.
that's
And
Max Arthur recovered that.
boy, so Wildcats are gonna take over at the 25-yard line.
3:20 left to go in the game here, and Hudson Walton's coming in. And we've got who's in the backfield? Who's 63?
Was that Jarek?
And it's going to
No.
be at 53. Colton Brown
Colton Brown. Colton Brown gets him a
yards.
9 yards there.
Yeah.
Hey, diddle diddle, Brownie up the middle. Oh, what do we got here?
Looks like we've got Chris Hansen in, and then it's going to be Dashney and Cooper McLaughlin coming in.
All right. Chris Hansen's going to take the direct snap. He's going to probably pick up the first down.
Ooh.
If not, it's real. Yep. First down, Wildcats. So.
Oh, yep. They're giving him the first down. So we're at 2 minutes here to go in the game.
Is that Josh and
Hudson, I
Hudson
believe.
checking in? So freshman and sophomore in the backfield. Now 2 freshmen and a sophomore back there.
Yep, Christopher Hansen's a freshman. The power package here, and I think they're
Watching.
letting the time run. So when does he start? How much time is left?
1:30.
No, when he puts his hand up.
Hansen, the carry.
That back judge down there, doesn't he put his hand up or something when it's
Messer, get on the
just
spot.
about time? The play clock's
Yeah, with 5 seconds to go,
Okay,
the
then-
judge will start
Yeah.
counting it off.
okay. So we're at 1:12 here, 1:10. They'll probably get 1, maybe 2 more snaps here. Cooper McLaughlin's bringing in the play. They'll wait, so this is probably going to be the last play of the game.
Looks like it's
A
victory formation.
which
Gonna
is
take a
fair.
knee. Yep.
There it goes. And
I had to get that last first down to get
what's
the
the
last.
play? 40-second play clock, or is it?
Well, no, it shouldn't get.
That's
The
probably
official
it.
shouldn't spot it.
Yeah. There, he's waiting.
He's waiting for it to get down under 30 seconds, and that is
Yeah.
going to be the ball game.
Yep.
So
Riverhawk fans,
Yep.
93-22.
give them the support they deserve.
All right, and that was the final play of the game. We're just running out the clock here, down to 3, 2, 1, and that's the game. And the Easton Valley Riverhawks lining up here to shake hands with the Wildcats. So we'll get a quick rundown of the scoring here. We had Matt Klosterman with 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Then there was Jaden to Aiden Klosterman for another touchdown, and then Christopher Greif. In the second quarter, we had Aiden with 2 rushing touchdowns, and then Jaden had a touchdown pass to Christopher Greif. Then we had a pick 6 by Dayton Price right before halftime. So at halftime, it was 65-8. Then in the third quarter, we had Dashney Munikazi taken in for a 44-yard touchdown run, and then Cash Weber, also in the third quarter, gets a 22-yard rush for a touchdown. Then in the fourth quarter, we have Dashney who gets another 22-yard run for a touchdown. And then we had a pass from Cooper McLaughlin to Kinnick Weiss, 43-yard pass play for the final score for the Wildcats. So kind of kind of what we expected. Easton Valley super young. We mentioned it right before. They've only got 1 junior and like 5 sophomores, and so, or 5 juniors, 1 senior. My bad, and a lot of little guys out there. So, kind of, I think you mentioned it, Ratliff. This is where you come in and do what you need to do and take care of business, and that's what the Wildcats did.
Yeah, stay healthy in a game like this. I mean, 93 is a pile of points, so only needed 23 to win, but 93 will get the job done. I think we were able to stay a little bit more on the healthy side and rotate people.
Yeah.
They looked to me like they still had starters in there going against JV
when
kids,
you,
and we still won.
Right.
You know, like.
And when you have a game like this, that's what you want to do, is you want to come out of the game with the win. You want to stay healthy, and, and I think the Wildcats did that. So, anyways, I just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on the Wildcat Sports Channel. The Wildcats win 93-22 versus Easton Valley. I mentioned earlier our next broadcast is going to be Thursday, October 5th, when the Wildcat volleyball team will be hosting Northland. And again, that's going to be the two second-place teams playing, so it should be a pretty good match. Varsity usually starts around 7:15-ish, 7:20, so if you want to come out and watch that game, that's great. Otherwise, you can listen live here on the Wildcat Sports Channel. For my partner, Cody Ratliff, I'm Cindy McCarthy, and we just want to thank you for listening tonight. Go Cats!